All right, let's see. Are we live?
Yep.
Yes, we are. All right, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's still morning for some of y'all. But hey, everybody, welcome to this special Sunday edition of The Unlimited Truth. It's the Xbox Showcase Watch Along Party, and we got a full cast today. I mean, just absolutely stacked panel. And we're gonna do some quick introductions, guys, but today's really just gonna be a day of fun, basically. So everybody in chat, y'all kick back, relax, comment as you like, have some fun, and we're gonna start our introductions with the first lady of chat. Introduce yourself.
I'm Dia4568, the first lady of chat, and you'll usually find me within the chat of our panel and or in their channels, in their podcast. We also have one we're missing, which is Xbox All In.
Yeah.
and I'm happy to be here today, and I'm glad that all of you have chosen us to share this experience with.
Awesome stuff. And my big brother in the game, introduce yourself.
Hey, this is E-Rock X, the Don King of Xbox. Excuse me, I made a huge mistake. This is the artist formerly known as E-Rock X, the Don King of Xbox, the hype man for the Xbox brand, and still the meanest man on YouTube. It's great to be here. We're going to look at some great games and have some fun.
Yes, yes, yes. And the host of the Lions Den podcast, introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, this is your boy DJ Tugmaster, man. I just woke up. I'm ready for this show. I can't wait. Let's just get ready to go and watch a good old show and watch them kick Sony in the ass.
Yeah, that's what that's what I like to hear, Tuck. And next but not least, the greatest gaming historian on the planet, who's a lesson to our podcast. Introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's the world's most powerful historian, hopefully, right? And today I'm here to add more knowledge into my repertoire, hopefully.
Hey, I love it.
Just have some fun. It's great to be here with these amazing guys and girls from the panel. These are some really great people that I really had the pleasure to become friends and close to. And hopefully everybody that joins us in chat, that you pick the right spot to have a good time. Let's go. Let's hyped up, see what's in store for us. Hopefully some good stuff.
Yeah, excellent stuff, Hebot. And next up, we got the greatest historian. We also got the greatest collector. Introduce yourself, the host of the Xbox Alpha podcast.
What's up, everybody? Never fear, your boy Sega Man is here. Sega Man 101, man. I'm glad to be doing this show with my brother Unlimited and the crew. We're going to have a great show today, guys. It is our time right now. Like I said, my slogan, we're eating good over here. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's gonna be a great show, man. I think we're gonna see some surprises. Brother Unlimited and the whole crew, man. So man, let's just get the party started, man. The party started right, which is Xbox.
Yes, and last but not least are the superstar panel, the man who represents the chat. Introduce yourself.
Hey, Tool Man 55, Anthony Chipmunk, Ramo, J Dizzle, and the rest of the squad in here. Yeah, man, I'm looking to find out the new narrative. The new excuses for Sony and all of the garbage that the YouTubers and the biased media produce. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to today.
Yeah, so the show starts in approximately 4 minutes, so we're gonna do this real fast. So I'm gonna start with you, Dea. What do you expect to see today?
I expect to see a really good show. I'm just as confident as it seems like Alan Greenberg and Phil seems to be. And whatever they show, I'm going to be happy with it because we've been waiting patiently, and I believe they have a lot to give us today.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And E-Rock X, same question to you, man. What are your expectations for today?
I have no expectations. I'm just here because I had nothing else to do.
That's the beauty of being semi-retired.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Yeah. I can't wait to enjoy that part of my life one day. Next up, the world's most powerful gamer, Hebot. What are your expectations, my friend?
I hope that we get a release date for Forza, and basically my guilty pleasures. Hope to show a new guilt, maybe a new Killer Instincts, and something on Gears on the next Gears, and pretty much after that, whatever they show, I'll pretty much be happy with.
Yes. And Tuck Master, man, real quick, what are your expectations for today's show?
Oh, my expectation is gonna be real high for them to kill the whole damn show, and then so they can kick Sony's in the ass. So that's my
Sega,
point.
man. Yeah, sorry about that, Tuck. Yeah, man, I'm with you there, man. This should be a great show. And Sega, man, what are your expectations?
Man, my expectations are high, brother. Like I said, we're number one right now. Doesn't matter how many consoles you sell. I don't know how many times I gotta fucking say that. It's all about software, man. We're gonna see a lot of software today. You know what I mean? We're gonna be celebrating after, the Outlaws of Xbox podcast. You know what I mean? All the brothers, everybody in the crew. We're gonna be celebrating, man, because it's gonna be real good. It's gonna be better than that lame ass, dumbass. What is it called? Young and the Restless fucking PlayStation show. You know what I mean? Same old that they always have over there. One and dones. You know what I mean? It's gonna be great, man. My expectations are real high, bro. Like I said, I think we're gonna see something that's gonna blow our minds today, bro. Something we didn't expect, because Xbox is good at doing that. Microsoft is good at surprising us with stuff. Maybe a surprise drop in Game Pass in a couple days, or something like that, or even tonight, because they like doing stuff like that. So yeah, man, my expectations are high, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't wait, brother. Can't wait.
Yeah, same here. And last but not least, Other Zinc, man, what are your expectations for this show?
Well, since Sega Man took up all the time, what I expect from the market leader is Forza Motorsport to be the barometer of console game.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yep. Yes, sir.
And before the show gets started, I do want to say, everyone, as always, once the show's over, please watch the 4K version, because I promise you, the 4K version they by the way, they put the 4K version everything instantly, basically. So after the show, give it a second, watch the 4K version. I promise you guys, it's going to look even better than whatever we see. But yeah, the show should be starting approximately now.
Yep.
Yeah,
well,
so
we could keep talking some shit, man, because we got to find out these new narratives. Because I'm sure something Aaron Greenberg may have a wrong color shoes on or something, or a different color pair of Jordans on or something. It's going to be a crisis.
Hey, Other Zinc. Other Zinc. You're going to hear everything from, well, when they had the show, those little lights weren't blinking. You're going to hear some bullshit.
Right. They weren't using 100-watt bulbs. I couldn't see.
That's right.
Everything's going to happen, dude. Hey, E-Rock, I was telling the guys before you jumped in here, even before Dia came in here, this one clown said, if they show anything Halo, I'm just going to turn the whole show off and go for a walk. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, all right, bro.
Well, enjoy your walk.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Y'all, let me know if there's any sound issues.
No, there's no sound issues.
Oh, there's the
Not that I
countdown.
know of.
I can hear Tuck's puppying.
Oh, I'm not talking about Tuck.
We're finally doing this, are we? Because I was going to make a sandwich.
Games.
Oh my
Okay.
Lord.
Let's do it. What do I think about heroes?
What is this?
Well,
Fable.
we've all seen them, haven't we? Swanning about the place
Oh my gosh,
with
they
their
started with
disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive weapons.
Wanker.
Roughing up bandits, because they like to rough up bandits, don't they? Living it up with the common folk every single night. On a day-to-day basis, I'd say the true hero is me, someone who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg, on the agricultural side of things.
Just look at them.
Not wafting around mythical creatures. And that's what they are. Wafters.
Yeah, well done.
You see, I'm not here to slay legendary beasts. I'm here to conquer the vegetable, not a euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation. This, if you will, is the age of death.
Oh my God.
One moment. This is awkward.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
What the fuck?
Wow, is he a giant?
Yeah, it is. Oh my. Oh yeah, he's a giant. Man, oh my god.
Oh,
Wow.
Now, yeah.
Well, that wasn't expected.
That
was
I wouldn't put that out the box.
That's a great tone.
Man, how's that
World
sound?
premiere.
Somebody going to complain. They didn't give us a date.
Compulsion's game.
Oh, finally!
Wow.
Wow, this game's been running for about 3 years.
I called
I'm
it.
excited.
Shaking bones. Been a while. So, you remember that favor you owe me? I'm looking for a creature.
Very stylish. I like that.
Sneaky,
Very stylish, yeah.
teeth like knives.
Yeah, Xbox doesn't give you just photorealism just for the sake of it. These guys are artists, and they let them actually
No?
use their art for these graphical styles.
Well, hey, how about you guys?
Good. The detail's really good.
Very good. It looks
No?
fantastic.
Nobody?
The style in this game is really interesting.
Not helpful. Sneaky.
Well, they come to your house and it won't stay long. Well, you're looking to bed and somebody
House of Midnight.
they won't give you time to get ready.
Well, I can tell you now, Compulsion definitely upped their quality. That looks good.
Yeah, that Xbox budget, man, that Microsoft budget ain't no joke.
World premiere.
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear. The Empire? They're everywhere.
That might cancel a narrative.
But the world here belongs to the syndicates. If I want to survive, I have to play their game. Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
There she is.
I've been held back my whole life. And now
that little thing
I
is
just
so
need
cute.
a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
The underworld shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Star Wars Outlaws. Huh.
This is stopping narrative. Smitty
Wow,
Smith.
I did
Just
not
know
even-
Elite. What's up?
Xbox Series XS.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, chat?
Nice, man.
I didn't see that one coming. That's nice.
Wow. Fable, South of Midnight, Star
one.
Wars Outlaws. Welcome to our first ever double feature, the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by a deep dive into one of the most important RPGs ever made, Starfield. Gaming is the most powerful of all entertainment.
Is
It
your girl Sega Man?
transports, it challenges, it connects us.
No, that's
and it's
Touch
just
Girl, bruh.
incredibly and awesomely
Oh,
fun.
my bad.
That is why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to
Hey,
play.
D-Rock, Sarah
By
Barnes got
partnering with
dressed
the
up
most
for you.
ambitious of game creators, and by unleashing the power of the gaming
Hey,
community,
Hey, Chuck,
enabling
you ever
all
send
of
her
us
those
to play the
collard
games
greens
we
and
want
chicken?
with our friends anywhere, from mobile devices to PCs to consoles. The lineup we have for you today is just incredible.
Actually, that's Miss
These
100.
are the
bro.
works of the very greatest creative teams from around the world. We made this show for you, the largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history. You are the heart and soul of Xbox. Your passion drives us, and you are the inspiration for the visionaries whose games we showcase today. From me and all of the team at Xbox, thank you. This next game is from Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio behind Spiritfarer, who've gone back to their combat roots
Hey, what's
with
up,
an
Randy?
amazing co-op, raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs. All right, everybody, it's time.
All right, let's do it.
World premiere.
How crazy is it? The Xbox is the only one that still has E3.
I know it does feel like that. Yeah.
It's wild.
Wow.
I
it
got
feels so
tripped
much
out
fun.
on for that too.
Xbox is E3, brother.
Mhm.
And for all of those people that don't understand why you see people up there, is because investors that say, hey, yeah, you could go ahead and spend $68.7 billion on something, they want to see the executives that they're spending all of this money on, so everybody can settle down.
This is a cute game. Very, very artsy.
About a year ago, we joked that the Xbox would be the only one at E3. It turned out to be a prophecy.
I
Yes,
know, right?
it did. What? 33 player co-op? Wow.
How many player co-op?
33.
Oh, man.
Insane. Just like Hades ramped up to the nth degree, you know? Oh, wow. Beautiful game. I like games like this.
Almost
33
reminded me
Immortal.
of Castle Crashers for a second.
All right, guys, it's a simple job.
Contraband?
Just in and out.
Is this
Nothing to it.
We're about to find out. What is this?
Payday?
Payday.
Payday? Oh, okay. Oh, man. I was about to lose
Everybody
it.
hit the floor.
Where that?
PlayStation Pony alert. Be on alert.
I actually played Payday too. I got both of them.
Damn, this looks pretty good.
I know it does. Payday 3. I'm there. I'm there.
September 21st.
September 21st. That's a tight date.
Game Pass, boy. Game Pass. I'm telling you.
I know.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I would have never tried that. No offense.
Oh, here's some Persona.
It's for the weirdos.
Is this the game he bought with the gerbil?
This is what they cry about. Oh my God, we need.
Yeah,
They got it now.
we saw Song of the not the Midnight Fable, but this is what they're gonna rate about.
But he still has honored. He has tried to give everybody everything he could within his ability. This is what I hope people see here. All the hard work that Xbox and their team has done. This is the culmination of everything right here. What we're watching.
Hey, Unlimited, turn the receptions feed down so we could hear us a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta lower the volume of the TV or whatever it is. That's it.
Yeah. That
But you can still turn it up, so we can hear that. Yeah.
Hopefully
And that destroys another narrative.
It is gone. Just look how hard the Xbox team has been working on this stuff. Look at this.
Assassin's Creed.
Ooh.
There's got to be Avowed. Wow.
Uh-oh, this is Avowed.
Oh my
Obsidian.
God.
People
Yes.
don't like you very much, do they? Sent here to the living lands
Oh,
by an emperor who couldn't bother to come himself.
oh,
Damn, you all right? You all right, Unlimited?
man.
Yeah, man.
'Cause
Sorry.
Obsidian is my favorite team. Yeah. Oh
No,
my God.
Unlimited is not okay.
Sound like that boy just seen the rapture.
Unlimited is having a high right now.
Yo.
It looks wonderful.
You can
Oh,
stop
damn.
the show.
Yo, I've been saying for years, this is the number one game I want to see out of any game Xbox been making. So, yeah. Excuse me if I fanboy out a little bit here, but my God, this is everything I wanted.
So it's magic and weapons and.
Oh yeah.
This game is gonna put Obsidian on the map. Cause I've been telling people they don't make bad games. They make fantastic fucking RPGs.
Oh my God, they do the
Fucking
best,
yeah.
man. I
Yeah,
love
ba-
Obsidian.
Yeah, baby girl, they told us about Avowed like 3 years ago. So that meant in all that time they was working on it.
That's right. That's right.
Damn.
Hey, Sega man, if Unlimited loses too much, start hosting the show, okay?
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this game.
Right now, he's losing it right now.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, he had to leave. This is Sega Man 101 coming through you through CompuServe and America Online. It's going to be a 90-minute delay between videos.
2024.
What?
We got a year at least, you know.
That looks promising, man.
This was good for me. I'm letting you guys know. They could be an earthquake right now that could cancel the show, and I'm giving it. Oh, here comes Overwatch.
What? Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh!
Wait a minute. What's going on?
Oh no. I was gonna say, man. Oh man, you almost
Xbox Game Studios. Oh man, come on.
But they might have a DLC.
This makes a lot of sense right now.
Of course it does.
Monkey Island.
Yeah, that's why I said it makes a lot of sense. I'm ahead of you guys a little bit.
This show is what PlayStation fans thought their showcase was going to be. A bunch of first party, a bunch of gameplay, a bunch of new stuff.
Tell me, which ship is right for you?
If anybody's unhappy with the show, you know they
I
hate it.
know. This is
Hey,
already
Unlimited, turn the TV volume down a little bit so we can hear you guys more.
Freeport's not set foot out of that mansion for almost a year.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I cannot.
I told you no
Yeah, I cannot praise Rare enough
I
for
agree.
continually supporting this game for like what 6
Not every
years.
day you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood, the legend.
So they're getting
of
licensed
Monkey Island.
stuff through this. I actually have
Turn the
to, so that's
memories
pretty
of
cool.
this island into a prison for Guybrush.
Well, well, what do we have here?
And just in case the detractors wonder why this is being shown, it's because it's over 33 million people playing this game.
They
That's
want to
crazy.
know when new content is coming out, and that's Microsoft has to show that. You can't have a game that doesn't show new content.
This game makes them way too much money, Dia, like we said.
Exactly.
And like you're saying, you have to show the new content, and this is a game everyone is waiting on. So it just may not be for some of us; it's for 33 million other people.
But look what it's sandwiched between. We just had Avowed. Now we got a new. Here comes a new exclusive from Xbox.
That was July 20th.
Yeah.
What?
I'm writing everything down so that we don't miss a
Perfect.
a Sobo exclusive for Xbox.
Oh no! What? I love Asobo. That's
what?
Asobo Studios is my boo. Y'all know that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are they doing? What is this?
Hey, Flight Simulator, Ramo just left. Ramo spent over $500 on DLC for Flight Simulator.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yes,
That's
this is
what's
his
up.
game.
My man's dedicated, brother.
Man,
He is, dude.
great.
Hell no.
Man, look at that top.
Yeah, they make a lot of money on Flight Sim. I didn't. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, those sim games be amazing.
Flight Simulator is a cash cow. They have they're
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, look at
Yeah.
that. Yeah, you can see the reflections.
they have
They
some of those
pushing it.
planes are like $60 and up. You could. It's a range of prices for these planes.
Yeah, it is.
Look how beautiful. Oh, you just can't beat the graphics.
Man, look at that, Tuck. You can get your Brillo cream faster, bro. In one of them planes.
Hey, E-Rock, I'm kind of tired of everybody being happy. We have to damper this some because there's no way the Xbox Series S can possibly.
Look at all the things they're allowing you to do in the game, making it more interactive.
Hey, out of zinc.
Yeah.
On that plane, the little lights weren't blinking. We gotta find something.
That's right. It's not enough smoke from that. It's terrible.
Hey,
I
hey,
just
second
wanted to say-
man. Hey, second man, what's your girl's name? Miranda or Amanda?
Yeah, Miranda Lawson.
Miranda Lawson.
Yeah, hey, Miranda, second man, you finally get up in the airplane and do whatever you want to do to her. Because you can't get
Hey.
on the ground.
Oh, this is cool. This is cool.
What
Hey
is this?
guys,
Okay.
that looked amazing.
What the heck
That
is
flight
that?
simulator looked amazing.
You ain't
What
never
is that?
God, we're only 14 minutes in and they wilding out.
Yeah.
That almost reminds me of Doom.
We already saw Fable and Avowed. I don't know what else they could show.
That reminds me of Doom. That sand place. I don't know why. That movie.
Hey,
I don't know
Dia.
if I've seen that.
Oh, you mean
Yeah, you
Doom,
might be
D-U-M-E?
right.
Yeah.
This might be a Doom game.
It's an expansion with Flight Simulator. They're doing.
Oh, it is.
What?
I like that Doom. I like Doom. So
Look at hey guys, look at the detail in this man. This is crazy, man.
yes.
Wow, you guys are on point tonight, boy. This is a night game. This is 7 p.m. out here. Hide the women and children, except for Dia.
This is good. This is good.
Performance capture stage at Ninja Theory, where we have just wrapped our shoots for Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Yeah,
When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade 2, it was a look at some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic troll on the Icelandic coastline.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's story, her personal quest, her unique perspective.
Man, the haters is gonna be hating.
Yeah, E-Rock, she shouldn't be wearing black.
All captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
All right, let's do it.
That's good, so nobody can be like, oh no, that's not on the Xbox.
Yeah, because you know damn well he bought someone that said, "Oh, that's PC."
Mm-hmm.
That's why she was sure to say Series X.
Yeah, this game is impressive. Just every single time they do anything. This is cinematography. Kim review right here.
Alexa, stop time.
Well, she said it's the Series X, so that means it's not on the Series S. So
Yeah,
that's a
they might have
problem.
pushed it to a point. They pushed it probably beyond.
Y'all heard Zink with that one, man. That's funny.
Yes. A question. Of course, that potato, right? That's what they like to call
Get
it.
that right.
Yo, man.
Wow.
Hey guys, is this the PlayStation 5 version? Man, that looks good as hell. God damn. Looks better than Series X. Shit.
Oh man.
Sis No Elite, oh my God, this show is amazingly awesome.
Yes.
Ramo,
it's
this
been
is a Sony massacre.
Look at her breath and look at the detail in the back. Just oh man.
Now remember, people, when you watch this in 4K later, it's going to look even better than what you're seeing now.
Way better. Way better. Hell yeah.
Hey, E-Rock, this is not gameplay.
What the heck?
No, it's in-game footage. Didn't it say that?
Yes, it's in game.
Well, we just trying to make up some shit, you know.
Those Zink, those rocks aren't ray traced.
That's right.
How can we make it?
Digital Foundry right now, zooming in.
Yes, pixelating everything.
400%.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Wow.
You know what, guys?
that.
I'm turning this shit off. I'm gonna go take a walk.
That was Ty Guy Travis that said that garbage.
This is unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, that looks good.
Unreal Engine 5, but you know y'all ain't got to pat me on the back now. Y'all was cursing me out saying Unreal Engine 5 wasn't shit 2 months ago.
I'm with
Tell him,
E-Rock. E-Rock has been praising that engine. I'm with him 100%.
Tell him about it. Tell him.
E-Rock be feeling some kind of way.
And he should, because when he was this far ahead of the fucking game, you should talk all the shit in the world, E-Rock. You get a free pass too.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
That sounds like the grave mine.
Look at that. Look at them showing off. Her reflection and all that. Look at that.
Yeah. Hey guys, I hear some crying in the distance, man.
That's
a lot of crying in the
hungry.
distance.
Oh, Jesus.
This is showing off here.
What are we now? Like 25 minutes in?
About
that, right?
Yeah, about 27.
Damn, they've been buying.
Yeah, man. No.
Your voices.
At the end, they're gonna say we got that Activision Blizzard deal.
They better not do that.
You guys remember the last 2 years up when I was saying that Xbox is leveraged for the next 30 years? This is what I was talking about.
Yep.
Y'all don't ever have to worry about games or even buying them at this point. Game Pass.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, what if we get lost forever?
And that's why they hate y'all so much, man. That's why tonight it's going to be emergency podcast.
It is. You're going to see bodies flying out of the sky because they done threw themselves over their head. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Twitter going to be on fire. It's going to be support groups.
There we go. We got a release date.
Oh, nice.
We do? Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Come on. Release date 2024. Oh,
Nice.
That's going to be great.
Nice.
That's going to be great.
Nice.
2024 has Hellblade and Avowed.
Oh, my God.
Hey, and here's something that people overlook. Didn't Sony have this game as an exclusive first? So how did Microsoft undercut Sony and take the whole game from it and make it better?
We could add context to that all day, and
Yeah.
I think it would be good to talk about after the show, though.
Definitely.
Well, this is a more Yakuza. Are y'all interested in Yakuza?
I don't.
Yakuza's cool. I like Yakuza. That's cool.
Yeah.
But hey, it's Sega.
If this is the same map as every single other Yakuza, then I'm out.
Oh man, why they gotta show that nigga's ass, man?
Listen. Sega's the only smart developer that like that Game Pass money.
That's right.
This is another Yakuza.
Thank you, Hebot.
Hebot is right.
We just gonna support.
So I'm already seeing it now. They're complaining about the lack of gameplay for first party. These guys need a life.
Hey, well, here's another narrative gone.
Yeah.
Japanese games.
Yep.
You didn't even know he's making.
Dude in America.
Surf's up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro.
Yakuza, presented by Brazzers. It's going down. It's going down.
Hey, look, Paltrax, man. Yakuza, look at my dragon.
Hey, Tuck, man, tell your friend from work to get off the stage up here, man.
He didn't even know that whole time. Everybody that already see you, so it's too late.
Early 2024.
2024 is going to be on fire for Xbox. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, we get ready for this year, y'all. Boy.
Bethesda.
Fallout 76 probably getting some DLC.
Appalachia. What a sight. A verdant
Fallout.
wonderland of promise plucked from post-atomic blight. The fruit of years of prudent progress and determined reclamation, and 15 million dwellers worth of keen imagination. From the heart of West Virginia to the depths of the pit.
Well, we owe it all to Vault 76.
No matter if you roam alone or spend your time with friends,
Wow.
you'll find a home in Appalachia where the good times never end. There are relics to uncover from a time before the war, along with loads of friendly folks to meet and enemies galore. Our world is always
Certainly there's no more.
overthrown as we embark on expeditions into thrilling new
I got a
unknowns.
friend who
Yet
plays
from
this game.
Appalachian settlements
Yeah, me too.
There's the future of Starfield. You see how people hated this game when it first came out, and look how many people playing.
There's a lot of people playing.
Mhm.
Million players.
Pack your bags for an escape of security and bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty, because we're headed for the boardwalk of Atlantic City.
Oh man, they in my neck of the woods.
Now you know there's a
Hey, it was almost the apocalypse. Y'all see the death cloud that covered America last week? I thought we was done for.
Yeah. I meant to ask you, G-Bot, about that.
Answer the call of Vault
I just woke up and saw the apocalypse and said, "Oh well, fuck it."
Game Pass.
That was a cool video. Atlantic City coming soon.
What is that, DLC or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, Fallout 76 is like not Starfield, Sea of Thieves. If they
It
still
is.
saw it's a new expansion.
It's new, yeah. New stuff.
Maybe.
That's gonna take it.
Probably new on Musa.
What is this?
Capcom. The rest of the world is on a delay. I don't know why Unlimited is so far ahead of the rest of the feed.
Well, I'm watching it on the Xbox and on the feed, and the feed is faster than the Xbox because Xbox is showing it off of YouTube.
What in the world is this?
It's gorgeous, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a Ninja Gaiden or something?
Not sure. It's so bizarre that I like it.
Yeah.
Rambo, you almost made me choke up. He said, "Stop, please stop. Sony can't take more."
My favorite. My favorite.
Rambo is so crazy.
Oh, this actually looks fun. It's not a Dark Souls clone.
Thank
I
God.
wonder if it's going to be on Game Pass.
It's a cooperative, isn't it? Is that what this is?
It certainly is pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Path
Path
of the
of the
Goddess.
Game Pass.
Yeah.
Yo, Game Pass.
And it was by Capcom.
It's for you. It's for you. Other thing is for you.
Game Pass is bugging.
Wow.
Man, it feels good to have Game Pass. That's all
But
I say.
a Capcom game coming to Game
Game
Pass?
Pass, yeah.
General
But that'd be
Motors
the
has
second one.
historically
Zing's game.
Oh,
embodied into its
I'm gonna put this
iconic
on mute here.
Okay.
Hold on.
Chevrolet and Cadillac.
Oh, man.
Hold on, Zink, why you
These
muting yourself, man? I want you here for your raw reaction, man. Not to put yourself
to a whole
up.
new level.
No, let him mute himself. He might have to do something private. Let him handle it.
Hey, this is
The legendary
this
Corvette
is an adult
has been
only
a
watch
celebrated
party.
champion for decades.
Zink, look at that, man.
D-Ray
Dude,
This is what
continues that
Zink has been
tradition.
waiting for.
that's right.
Everybody's
General
getting
Motors
what they
is
wanted.
proud to usher in a new era of competition with the innovators behind the new Forza
So
Motorsport.
by the way, 35
Yes.
minutes in, we're at 15 games
Yes.
shown.
Forza Motorsport and General Motors are pairing their strengths and technical
Let's
Gran
excellence.
go.
Turismo, eat a dick.
Oh, my Lord.
They ate a dick last year. Where was you at?
That experience to game. I'm thrilled to welcome the Cadillac
Oh, now we're
V-Series.R and the Corvette E-Ray to the home of competition.
Man.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Here it is, Zink. You and I both waited for this. You and Sega Man.
Yeah, man. In-game footage.
I know you're
Nice.
ready. You've got this. Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one.
Man.
I mean, just
That
to
looks
reflect
gorgeous,
on the
man.
car in real time as the game's playing.
That look gorgeous.
Hey, Zink, day one buy, my brother.
Of course, at any price.
Yep.
Look how beautiful this
Hey,
game looks.
same day as Spider-Man.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Oh.
My bad.
I think I saw a pit crew, Sega Man,
Yeah, I did too.
October 10th.
10th.
Nice.
Isn't that the same day as Spider-Man?
No, that comes out before Spider-Man. Spider-Man comes out October 20th. Which actually that's funny because that means Xbox gonna have like 5 exclusives or Sony's one of it.
Yep.
I have seen all that ever was, and all that ever will be. I have seen betrayal, endurance,
Yo, Bethesda bugging.
They're on fire.
and courage. I am the one who knows.
Oh, this is that Necrom DLC. A whole like ESO is so big, man, and they added a whole nother area.
My kids play that.
Connected from fate's flow.
I got a feeling something's going to be dropped today in Game Pass.
Hungry for forbidden knowledge.
If it's making them money, got to show the new DLCs.
That's right. This stuff is funding these new games. We need that to keep coming.
Itself.
Mm-hmm.
See, that Forza was for us, for me and Vic.
Right.
This is for somebody else. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. He right.
You know, you can't get mad. It's good though. They're showing the balance of the smaller with the big stuff. I like that.
Yeah, this game makes a lot of money. There's a lot of people play it. Yeah, so
Absolutely.
I just saying.
Damn, man, it come out in June.
Yeah.
Save Tamriel.
June 20th.
It's gonna be people all over that game.
CSIS Unit 37. Toronto is under attack. By Null Sector.
There's something different about Null Sector this time.
They've taken over most of the city and they're rounding up Omnics. They need our help.
Yeah,
Was this Overwatch DLC?
Yeah.
There's new blood on the team, and we have so much to teach them.
You know, people be like upset that they have to do this, but this is what Sony's going to have to do when they come out with all those gas games. You got to support that, and you got to.
They got marketing here too. That's why.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, Sony showed Final Fantasy 16 like 37 times.
Yeah.
That, you know, so I ain't gonna, I'm not going to hear nothing, by the way.
To
So
interrupt the moment,
I ain't putting up with nothing today. Not after the show like 30 minutes in. 40 minutes now.
It's a fight they want. I say let's give it to them.
Jay Dizzle said you could just hear Sony stock dropping.
Chat's on fire.
No doubt.
Hey, Zink.
Yep.
This holiday, brother, Game Pass, it's a done deal. Watch.
Yeah, but you know, people say Game Pass is not worth it. I don't know what drugs they on, but you know, hey.
That's just that. You know what? That's just guys complaining about something they don't have, or something that's better than the product that they wish they had it over there. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all it's ever been since 2017.
And then their product is $18.99 a month, and they don't get day one games of nothing except for Stray was day one.
And that's not even a good game.
Yeah, that's not even Cat Quest, Tuck.
Shall we do
Yeah.
this together?
Well, how many cat games have we had so far? How many cat games have we had, guys?
I don't think we had one yet, dear. We need cat games.
We need a cat game.
That's the problem.
We got to
Me
be
and
like Sony.
That's right. Me and E-Rock think that's the problem. We got to get more cat games.
Have this again?
Please not another Persona.
What is this place?
Another Persona, man. They putting them all out there now.
No idea. But if they're attacking us,
Well, for Persona lovers, they got to be in a coma right now.
Hey, Dia. Now Phil's getting these fucking Japanese games. They better not bitch, whine, and cry. They better play
Bro,
these
the
games.
Japanese games are there, but the thing is, they feel dated.
Always help
And that's the Japanese fault for making games that are stuck in 2002.
Never forget that we're a united force who can rely on each other.
You got that right.
I don't know, man. I've been saying that the Western developers and the American developers left the Japanese developers in the dust back in 2003, and no one's been
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I agree.
returning is no easy.
Hey, E-Rock, they're getting these games. They better play them.
Oh, I agree with you, Sega man. Y'all asked for all these Japanese games, play them. I certainly bought enough of them that are collecting dust in my collection. Remember Jump Force? I mean, I bought all that stuff.
Persona's Tactica. Okay, I never even heard of that. Say day one with Game Pass. Okay.
Yep.
Bethesda. Ooh, they all over the place.
Yeah, they are.
This must be Starfield.
always hunted for knowledge in the
It's gonna
unknown.
close the show.
Yeah, this looks like Starfield.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Not that the field of stars is so vast.
In-game footage. Yep.
It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Out there going.
Oh no, the stream.
Uh-oh.
No.
Apologies, people. We're gonna get this.
No, that's not y'all. That's the that's. Oh yeah, yeah. I see. He timed out.
Oh darn it.
It timed out at the Bethesda logo. It happens.
Well, I'm looking at it right now, fellas.
All right, let's turn over to Tuck. Now what you see here, nigga, is a lot of good 4K graphics with a touch and dash of mustard greens. You got some pig meat and pig knuckles in the background.
Hey, I tell you
What happened with the footage? It should look crazy. This Bethesda. This
Oh my gosh, I'm seeing it on
It looks nuts.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know, guys. When this game comes out, you might just see a missing poster somewhere out there with me gone. I'm not kidding. Oh my gosh.
You're going to see a missing poster today with the missing ponies. They had to go and hide after this. This looks crazy.
It looks
everything down on point.
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking the day off.
This shit is gonna do well. Look at this thing. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
What an improvement from what they showed the first time.
It's a huge improvement. I can't believe how good it looks.
Oh, don't worry.
So much different from the first one.
Don't worry. King Thrash and Digital Foundry will find flaws in it somehow.
No doubt.
Can't find nah.
No.
If they do that, they ain't doing themselves no damn justice.
That's right, man. King Trash will say, this game is racist. Look at all the racist epithets in here.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this game looks damn good, man.
Man, that shit looks good, bro. Fuck.
I'm shocked.
September 6th.
Oh,
dang.
Oh my
September
God.
6th. That's on the damn. Wow.
No
Yo,
wonder, no wonder Spider-Man got the heck out of there. It's no wonder. I'm just saying.
Oh, heck yeah. They had no choice.
What a nice Christmas present.
Mm-hmm.
They did not have any choice just to get out of there.
I'm buying that shit too. I'm buying it. I'm not getting it on Game Pass. I'm buying it.
September 6th. Nice. Nice. Nice.
We got some dates and stuff.
Stay tuned at the end of the show for Starfield Direct.
Stay tuned. And this not even the direct. This is just them showing, look at what we got here. And there's more to come.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Who's that standing up? Is that Tuck?
Yeah, that's
I'm
tough.
blown. I'm blown.
Now what the hell is this?
It looks nice.
Oh man, this is good looking. Whatever.
Oh, that's that girl. She's climbing Porter Rock's fucking forehead.
Yo, Sega, you is wild.
I hope Xbox gets Sega. I really do.
You hope Xbox is what there?
That they buy Sega. I really do. And that would be a dream purchase for me if they acquired them.
I hope they do. I would be
Who
nice.
you telling? What?
Sega's too stupid to sell. I don't know what their problem is over there.
They need to. E. They really do, man.
Oh my
You
God!
know-
You got people saying, "Oh,
Okay,
Starfield's
don't knock
supposed
new
to come
game.
out." They talking about, "Oh, Starfield's supposed to come out September 6th." I'll believe it when I see it. That is
What?
so stupid. What I just saw, that's a completed game. What are they talking about?
Dia, they're mad. They're jealous. They're hurt. They're hurting. This is gorgeous. Whatever this is.
Whatever
They're
this
hurt-
is, the colors and stuff.
They're hurting right from. Oh, it's from the people don't nod. They're hurting right now, Dia. They're hurting. Sony let them down, so they. I knew this was going to happen. They're always they've hated y'all for a long time. Don't y'all know this?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what, E-Rock? They have to have something to believe in because they can't believe in fucking PlayStation right now, but they ain't talking about that.
No, they not.
This is gorgeous.
Wow, comes out this year.
Don't nod. Don't nod makes all those games like what was that game? Damn it. God,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
getting
what I
a
was
brain
about
freeze.
to ask you. I heard the name, of course.
Damn
I
it.
forgot that name.
Is it on Xbox, E?
Yeah, it's on any platform. The game with The girl is in school and she's psychic. And if Unlimited Production was here, he'd know what I was talking about. But obviously, Don't Nod stepped their graphics up because this is crazy.
Is it called oh shit, Life something or something like that?
Yes, something Life. Life is Strange. Life is Strange.
Yeah.
That's the people that made this game we just saw.
And Life is Strange is a good game.
Man, they grasping at straws, man. These ponies, man. I can't even. I won't say it here. Well, I'll wait till after the show.
Man, look at them fucking water effects. God,
Keep
damn.
it going, dear. We could handle it. We could do two things at once. Go ahead and point them out. We'll warm them up.
What you call it? It's called multitasking.
They're talking about where's Elder Scrolls 6. They talking about what is that game, a climbing simulator. They're just grasping at straws at this point.
That's all.
Yeah, I love it. They reaching. They hurt.
They hurt, man. I think, yeah. Ooh, what is this?
They're mad. Look. What Xbox is show? Like 11 games and like
11 games coming to Game Pass.
11 games and like 11 games in like 30 minutes or 35 minutes, and it showed like 12 games.
I'm glad they're not giving specific dates. They're just giving.
This is good. This is cool too. This is cool. Yeah.
Ooh, what's this?
Oh, this is gorgeous. What is this? You know, I like games that are like art. Always have.
Me too.
This is trying to hit that hi-fi rush button. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look. All the different style of gameplay.
Yeah.
Hack and slash.
Girl, she
Isometric.
kind of looks like Molly Ringwald.
Dungeons of Hindenburg coming 2024.
This looks fun.
If Sega Man ain't going back to the 70s, he's going back to the 80s. Oh, this is gorgeous. It's about 3 folks listening who know who Molly Ringwald is.
This looks fun.
I know, right, E?
Yo, this is cute. Oh my God.
This is good. This
Game Pass? Oh, yes.
Yeah, Game Pass 2024.
Everybody's favorite dude.
Oh, you got puzzles in there.
Let me go back to CD keys and get another 4 years.
Yo, Game Pass is tripping.
2024, man. 2024.
Oh, there go your boy Keanu Reeves. What's up, my nigga?
Oh, this is the DLC for Cyberpunk 2077.
I got it. I'm gonna go ahead and get that because now I'm ready to get that now.
Oh, Dia, it's a fantastic game. I beat it a long time ago.
Yeah, I had it, but that was before I had the Xbox, so I had to
got that from my brother E-Rock.
Yep, I'm gonna be getting that.
Great game.
And I explored part of Night City and rescued the president of the United States of America.
Nice.
A massive expansion, twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do. I know the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games. And I really can't wait for you.
Hey, Other Zinc. You there, Out of Zinc?
Yes, I am. What's up?
Yeah, I be hooking up Sega Man with banging that shit. He hooked me up with Lee Trevino's Golf Masters. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is bullshit you said?
No, I didn't, man. I ain't do that shit, man. Why you embarrassing me, man? I ain't do that, man.
Remember that shit Homer bought Bart Simpson, Lee Trevino's Golf.
I hooked you with an Angela Davis afro and some Brillo cream, nigga. I didn't hook up with that stuff, man.
Oh God.
All right. Hey, y'all. I hope y'all remember what came after Starfield. Fortunately, I had technical difficulties for about 5-10 minutes. My bad.
Yeah, I thought about that. And I just started writing them down. We missed 2 games, but after that, it was Dungeons of Hindenburg and this right here. So I missed 2 games that Dia and E-Rock like a lot.
Hey, Unlimited, man. You know, Don't Nod, right? Life is Strange. They stepped their game up, man.
Yeah, that's one of the games.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I like Don't Nod for a long time. They make a lot of really interesting games.
Get Myers out of there. Time to evac.
But yeah.
Damn, this look crazy. Cyberpunk is wilding.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
that's a good question from Jay Dizzle. Y'all, I'm super curious as to what they're going to close the show with. Maybe in Exile's game,
Gear
Everwild,
6.
Perfect Dark. I hope it's Perfect Dark out of those.
Gear 6.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be something brand
give
new
it-
that none of us knew.
Yeah, yeah. The ones that the insiders were going to say they predicted after the show.
Correct.
It's a charade, V.
Is that Idris
Hey,
Elba?
Idris, yeah, that is.
Bodies drop.
What?
Just want what Songbird promised me.
Wow.
I got to reinstall Cyberpunk, brother.
Man, I'm
Yeah,
getting that game.
I still got it installed on my Series X.
I got to reinstall it.
Freedom draws into desperate.
Actually, I'm going to reinstall that shit right now.
That solidified it. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that game. Yeah.
Pull the trigger.
File size 300 gigabytes
Or more.
No, it's 77.
That's not bad. Now you got to. This is something you got to pay. You got to pay for this though.
No, it's going to be free.
Oh shit! Let me install this shit right now.
Oh,
Ooh,
man.
September 26th. Wow.
Oh,
Damn.
wow.
Wow.
Man, September. Oh, gosh. I don't know, man. September.
Yeah.
Yo, looks like everybody will be reinstalling Cyberpunk again.
Hey,
Oh, man. I don't know.
Cyberpunk's still installed on my
I
Xbox,
feel-
so I'll be looking forward to it.
I'm reinstalling it tonight.
Man, look at that. Man, that is just beautiful
What
right
is
there. Man.
this? Oh. This is nice. I like this.
Oh man, I think I see Jabari Clark's house there, man. Oh shit.
Where he's right now having a fit.
Right.
You know they are.
This for the PC fan base.
Man,
Man,
Xbox.
I'm just seeing Xbox gamers. They like they so happy. I've never seen them so excited.
Oh, you get the build.
Oh, is this City Skylines too?
Hey, dude. Hey, y'all. Do y'all
Man, I love that game. I got that game on PC. Oh,
Hey guys, do y'all like games like this?
yes, I have that game. I have the first one. Yes, I'm gonna buy this one.
The thing is that a game console has to cover everybody.
Yes,
Yep.
I like simulators, but I like simulators like that. You know, that's a fun game. Like if you like management and building, almost like building out a world, you start with a blank slate and then you just like build your own cities and stuff. It's really fun.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's real nice.
Hey guys, breaking news! Breaking news! PlayStation said they're bringing out a Bible simulator after this, man, so they can get some faith after seeing all this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, they actually got I am Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Yeah.
October 2024.
Wow. Yes, I gotta get that game.
No, that's
I have-
October 24th, 2023.
Oh. Oh,
See,
okay.
I love
okay.
this
okay.
showcase. It shows different games for different tastes. That's
Yeah,
what I like.
it is. I mean, you know, when Sony just like them, they just like
Did Microsoft buy Atlas? Why is
Atlas, I mean,
Not a
Atlas is
fucking
like
game.
first party at this point. Like, you just been like,
Shit, Unlimited, you never know. Unlimited, they might be in the works of doing that.
Oh, this actually looks better than fucking Persona at least.
wow.
Only gonna be mad. I think this is the new Persona.
You know they hating because this they shit. All of this Japanese stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's killing them. That's
Five
killing 'em.
years ago, this would have been on the PlayStation Showcase, and everybody would have said Xbox needs Japanese games.
Yep.
They can't say it no more.
You know what? I wonder why some of this stuff wasn't on Jeff Keighley's show.
Because his show sucks.
Because
Yeah.
Phil,
Because a bitch and he didn't want to show it.
no, because
No, go ahead, E-Rock.
Phil probably said no. We're not giving him all of this shit. We're saving it for next week.
Hey, E-Rock, like I said, he's being a dog now. That's
Yeah, it's about
being a dog.
it's about time.
This actually looks good. Now I like RPG.
It's a new IP.
That's a new IP. Wow. This is
Coming to Game Pass.
wow. Wow.
How many times has Microsoft gave out?
2024.
and they don't get nothing in return from these other studios. They said forget it.
World
$50.
premiere.
Uh-oh. What is this?
Xbox Game Studios presents.
What is this?
Oh, this is damn, I know that studio. What the-
Humanity's cities have fallen. Our people's only means of survival is to seek sanctuary here, in the Belfry. You must explore this world.
I tell you what, the art style's beautiful.
It is. All these games have looked.
Oh, this
great.
is gorgeous.
My favorite genre.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Back to our people.
Okay, this is a W, man. It doesn't even. It's been a W, but it doesn't even need to go further at this point.
No, it does, dear. Yeah, it needs to go further.
yeah.
We stomping the corpses at this point.
Yeah, no kidding. This is under the burial site.
Yeah, stomp the corpses. Yeah, we need to go further. We need to push it as far as possible and rub it in everybody's face. Oh, Xbox needs this. Xbox needs that. Xbox is going to die. Xbox is finished. Now, rub it in their face.
E-Rock, after the show's done, they're gonna get this work, my nigga. Watch. They're gonna get this work.
Oh, the after show's gonna be hilarious.
They're gonna get this
Wait,
work.
hold on. You mean there's an after time? You mean Unlimited Production is have to leave abruptly? What the fuck's going on?
That's right. Unlimited's gonna give them this. They gotta get this work.
Hey,
You mean
They're gonna get this work.
you mean Tuck ain't going to disappear suddenly? What's happening? What?
I'll be up on this one.
Oh man, they grasping. World
By the way,
premiere.
we're an hour in, and they shown what 30 homes.
Wow.
14 games?
And
Hi.
They showed
And E-Rock, half of them are in Game Pass.
They showed 24 games so far, E-Rock.
In Exile.
Wow. 24 games so far. Wow, that's a lot.
Hey, can't
Is this another BioShock? Kind of looks like
One in Exile.
In Exile's game?
I missed it.
Yeah, this is in Exile's game. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I
Okay.
didn't see this one coming.
Yeah, I'm digging this style.
Oh,
I
it's
love that
like
steampunk.
BioShock.
Yeah, this like that steampunk style.
Yeah. Who is in Exile? I never heard of them.
Oh, they made the Wasteland games. They're a really good RPG maker.
Okay.
And now they got Xbox money as well. So their studio has grown a lot.
Man, look at
Well,
these
Unlimited,
graphics.
don't get so hyped up because Microsoft can't manage studios.
Yeah, well, I mean, if this is mismanagement, then
This is
I wish I worked for them.
blown away.
If this is mismanagement, Microsoft, come and mismanage my house, please.
Yeah.
I need some mismanagement like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Look how good this game looks. It's wonderful.
This is a wonderful surprise. I'm loving this.
Me too. I did not think NXL would show up here.
Hey, listen, Dia, I don't appreciate you gloating while Xbox shows 100 games at this show. Like, you
Right.
curb your enthusiasm.
It sounds like she's way too happy, and I don't appreciate it.
I am
Yeah.
happy. Okay.
This really does remind me of BioShock Infinite. Holy
Yep.
moly.
And that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
That's my favorite BioShock game, by the way, was Infinite.
Yeah.
What did that world?
Yo, this is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Any last words
This looks good.
for my friend?
Yo, if this says coming to Game Pass, it's a wrap.
This is their first party, so it's 100% come to Game Pass.
Clockwork
Revolution.
Revolution.
Damn.
In due time.
That's gonna be
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great. They showing us the game. It's not ready to show when it will release, but we now seen it.
Game Pass, baby.
Right.
It's a
So they
wrap.
could stop to uh-oh.
Here comes
Today is a special day for me and the team.
Killer
What's up,
Phil.
Killer Phil?
7 games showcased from our first party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution.
Hey, Zink.
And we're thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year.
Zink.
Yeah.
The art
Look at his shirt. That game's going to be coming out. Look at his shirt.
Avowed, our studios
Yep.
will deliver Hellblade
What
2.
was
That's
that?
a
Hexen.
new
that's
Microsoft
a signal that it's coming. He always does that.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
2024. Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom
That
and
is
Sea of
good, too.
Thieves
And
Monkey
Sea of
Island.
Thieves, Monkey Island.
As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC. We are
All
also honored
current
to
gen
share
games.
14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, 33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus, Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas. I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase.
That must be the Japanese studios they working with over there in Japan.
Game creators first in everything we do.
Helix. God
You
damn.
choose Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome.
You know who
here
I'd like
at
to see do
Xbox.
more public appearance? Matt Booty.
When it comes to
Yeah.
our consoles, we have heard your
Because he's
feedback
the
on
guy
two
who
fronts.
just one who does a lot of the deals to
First, we have
purchase the studios. So I'd love
increased our
if he
supply
do more
of
interviews and
Xbox
stuff.
Series X.
I agree,
Make
Unlimited.
it easier for fans to find.
I agree.
Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
Actually, need to get some storage, so I'm paying attention to this.
Man, shoot. We're making the bad, y'all. We got another hour to go.
Is that Series X black?
Yeah.
S.
Oh, that looks good in
The
black.
S is black.
Oh, that look good in
Damn.
black.
Little bro
That
done
look
grew
dope.
up.
That looks
Oh,
dope.
1 terabyte edition of it.
Oh
Okay.
wow, that's
That-
good.
that's
That's
a-
a good addition.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
a-
that's
and a
definitely
good price.
that's
And
definitely going to
$350.
buy.
Wow,
That's definitely for Christmas. That's going to sell like
That's a good
hotcakes.
addition.
That perimeter first.
Christmas, that's
And
going
now
to sell like
One
hotcakes.
more thing you've all been waiting for. Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game we've ever built. So sit
Starfield.
tight and enjoy Starfield Direct.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
This dude dropped a 1 terabyte Series S.
S, yes.
Yeah.
For that low price. Is
Wait,
my
what's the
God.
price? They gave a price for it?
$350. Yes,
$349.
So,
Wow.
for still less than both versions of PS5,
Yep.
you can play a
Yep.
console with more 120 frames per second game than that garbage.
Yep. So they heard
It's
you
a
there,
wrap,
too.
Sony. It's a wrap, Sony. It's a wrap.
Yeah, this
Christmas,
thing
it's
was-
a wrap.
man. Hell, it was a rap when they just showed. It was a rap when they showed Fable.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Tuck.
And now we got another whole hour of this show.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today, and welcome to
What's
Bethesda
up,
Game
Todd?
Studio. You know, we've
Hey, this is
been
Todd
so
Howard, the guy that they always says lies.
we love
Yeah.
here, and that's thanks
Starfield won't be ready next year.
to Fallout. We love creating these worlds and playing in them.
I walk
just as
dogs. I walk dogs and sweep floors. I know what I'm talking about.
the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do? And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look.
He seems relaxed, happy. I think he's proud of this.
Starfield
I'd be relaxed too if I was a millionaire.
for 25 years, but it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a world You get that feeling of unlimited possibilities.
Stop
But
playing.
this time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours. It's yours.
That's a pretty view. Oh.
And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live
Look
in
at that, man.
Oh, it's
September.
breathtaking.
That isn't just a
Breathtaking.
backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can
Man,
visit
that
it too.
is gorgeous.
Oh, look at the plant. I want to put a colony there or something, like, you
Galaxy
know, my
around you.
base.
Yeah.
Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere.
Oh, wow.
We
Nice.
also have an all-new animation system.
Oh, new.
And of
Oh,
course,
okay.
Yeah,
you can play it
they
in
have a
third
new
person,
engine for the game.
Oh, look at
and
that.
you can play it in first person.
Yeah, and he.
Nice.
I remember you asked about that, and I told you that it had both first and third person.
Yeah, because Skyrim had that.
Exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves
Nice.
exploring
That means they're showing it runs in 2 engines at the same time.
Well, they're using a new engine for this game. So the engine that
do a mission,
so it's
and
pretty much
maybe
a
even
different engine
stumble
from what they
upon
did with
something unexpected.
Starfield and Fallout, basically.
Abandoned mine, location discovered.
Thing that Sony did today. Sony did the
Okay, battle
I
news
see,
soon.
I see why Sony tried to pay for this game off Xbox.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. And so when those same people say this game looked trash, remember if this had a PlayStation logo, they would have been bragging right now.
Of course.
This game looks great. Oh, my
And
God.
Unlimited also, Todd Howard told the main reason Sony didn't get it. Todd told Jim, he said, Jim, we cannot possibly do this
all of the
game on
items
your
allowing you to
garbage
pick everything
system.
up. And you can view all that in your data menu.
But wait, Zink,
this is the
Series
hub
S
for
was holding
everything
that
you're
game.
doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory.
I stand corrected.
We love to pack a ton of detail in
Quarter
every
man a lie.
from your weapons to spacesuits to food. We just obsess over the details.
Oh,
Food,
wow,
food,
look
we
at the
obsess over
food.
Yeah, us
When you're done
RPG
exploring,
lovers are
you
in
can
heaven.
walk back or fast
Oh, hell
travel
yeah.
to your ship.
Man, this is
We have
RPG
companions
heaven.
and crew you can take with you.
Man, look
I
like
left
something's up
Roscoe
cooked
here
up.
back at my ship. And he can
Hey,
even
don't
say,
tell me what I could do,
Did
buddy.
they have
Let's
grits up there as part of the food choices?
Yep.
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance
This
of
is
the golden
gorgeous.
age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk.
I'm watching on delay, y'all. I'm not saying the guy is gorgeous. I'm saying that the graphics. Before y'all
Hey, no, I caught E-Rock in a lie. Yes, he was.
It's Pride Month. You could do that now, E-Rock.
I ain't going to E-Rock house anymore.
This is the only month where everybody that was homophobic is suddenly gay because they want to sell product.
Retro and analog touch.
Look at that
A bit of
ship.
sci-fi rather than sci-fi,
Wow.
where everything is well
It looks
used,
real, like a
explored, and lived
wow.
This is crazy.
Plan,
looks
Captain.
And I believe that's all on the Series X, right?
Of
Yes,
course.
sir. Yes, sir.
Man, you guys is lying. That's PC.
Right. Hey, you know what? Hey, E-Rock, let's get back to work here. The problem with this game is 30 frames per second. It's 30 frames per second. It's 30
That's
frames per
exactly
second.
what
I'm
they're
not
going to be
going to play
talking
it.
about.
Mm-hmm.
Like Spider-Man is in 30 frames per second.
That's not going to stop these Bethesda fans. I can tell you that now. That's not.
Hey,
gonna
but
stop
hold
them.
on. Listen to Hebot jumping in here. Hey, Hebot, it doesn't matter what Sony is doing. It only matters what Xbox is doing.
That's right.
Spider-Man is a different game, and it's going for a different thing or whatever we can make
Not
up
to
at that
mention,
time.
Spider-Man is not as elaborate and sophisticated as this game.
Of course
Hey,
not, because you're swinging through New York versus traversing planets.
That's right.
Well, it's
That's
not
right.
their game anyway.
That's
And
By
that's
the way,
what I was.
by the way, Zink, as a Mass Effect fan, looking at him zoom through the planet brought back good memories.
Thank you. And I was going to say that, and I was also going to say what Hebot said. There's no game this big, and when you expand the game like this, you can't make it look like you can't make it 4K 120 frames per second. It's too much into the game.
Hold on, I mean, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they confirmed anything yet.
This is accurate.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlanta,
I quit God of War is better. Yeah, I was just gonna lie, man. He's lying. This is not Spider-Man. You know what I mean? All that matters this year is Spider-Man. The Green Goblin is robbing a bank. I better swing over there and stop him. Same fucking shit since 1982.
Right.
Me and Hebot was playing that game when we was 13 years old.
You'll never be able to stop me, Spider-Man.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full
Here's
of
something
real
new.
characters that are
A
going
new
out
intellectual property.
Yes, and it's a new IP. We saw so many new IPs. This is probably the best showcase I've ever seen.
Constellation.
It has everything I wanted.
Oh, this is gorgeous. What?
Here come Tool Man with his garbage. We're gonna be swinging from planet to planet, not building to building.
By the
Damn
time
right.
Constellation
Yeah,
is sort of
Shizno.
seen as this mythical
Shizno elite.
Most people don't even know they exist anymore.
Guys, I'm on a delay over here. Are y'all seeing this?
Explorers in the galaxy, and they're
The
trying
lighting is crazy.
It
some of
is.
humanity's
It is.
biggest questions.
And it's coming September 6th.
Oh my gosh. Spider-Man better do some work really quick on Spider-Man because it's going to be competing with these graphics.
Yeah, it can't, you know, it just can't. There's nothing they could do.
Look at how it's coming together.
Hey, Shizno Elite. Hey, correct, dude. If this is 30 frames per second or not, it's getting played over here. Just like they tried to diffuse Redfall. Redfall is fire as hell at 30 frames per second.
Soldier in adventure. Now,
Thank you, Shizno. The Creation Engine 2.0.
Theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist in
Man, this is probably about 200 gigabytes. Other things.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to delete Lee Trevino's golf the Sega Man sent me. I'm gonna have to delete that.
Come on, man. Why you keep saying that? Come on, man. The former space cowboy.
They worked on the face models. It looks a lot good. Wow. That year.
Otherwise irresistible charm.
Was there anybody who thought that Bethesda wasn't going to deliver?
No, I
None of us here, but in the larger gaming world, yeah, for some reason they think Bethesda needs to prove himself with this game.
Well, you know what? They are. I put it this way: Microsoft is sitting comfortable right now with what I'm seeing.
Oh yeah.
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value
Gorgeous.
discipline and the legacy of
Unlimited. That's like the Citadel and Mass Effect.
That's what I was
That's
going
where I
to
hope.
say. It feels.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Of the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship.
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility.
No, this is fucking nuts. Excuse my language, y'all. This is nuts.
Expect a Game Pass to
Beyond the United
explode
Colonies
after this
reach,
game because you
you
can
might
only
find
play it on
yourself in a
Xbox.
much more
It's a
wild,
one-of-a-kind
independent
experience.
It's,
Yeah, this
Game Pass don't have AAA games. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
if they say that,
listen, anybody listening, at this point, if anybody says anything like that, like I said, just delete them, unfollow, unsubscribe, just X out their video because they're lying to your face.
Exactly.
I'll believe it when I see it.
fishing platform.
Oh yeah, that's what they said. They've been
systems
saying that about the games. Like, I'll believe it when I see it.
Anything goes.
Well, you ain't seeing it.
Issues. This definitely isn't the job for you.
Yeah, and
The crazy
right
thing-
now. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say right now, Ryan McCaffrey's gonna say, I mean, they just showed a trailer, but I can't really know until I play it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Not to get yourself killed, all right?
Well, then you sell your Xbox, you can't play it. So you sold your Xbox, didn't you?
Civilized space,
And the
there are
moment he
still
says that, I
plenty of
want every
unclaimed
Xbox fan in the
systems to
world to
explore, but these
unsubscribe
areas are
to
also
and
home
never
to the
watch
most
anything you ever
hostile
said.
factions in the galaxy.
They won't because some of these Xbox dudes is gluttons for punishment.
Well, the pony bots, you stay over there with PlayStation. You done showed your two colors. You're not coming back.
I might take a few days off work to play this one, man.
This feels like Mass Effect to me.
Challenge the Red Mile.
When you're in the city.
It's everything that we've loved about science fiction. Mass Effect, Star Trek. It's all mashed together.
It always has.
Look at that. That's one of the factions, I
Starfield, we're
think.
pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for
Oh, you got a beach
A
planet?
slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
Yo, this looks nuts.
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities. And by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use this exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Nice.
Hey, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out.
Yeah, this sounds
Man,
like
look
a
at the
Halo
detail
feel.
in the suits, guys. Look at the detail in the suits, man.
I know.
Any of
This
this
is
look
nuts.
familiar?
Oh,
I
look at
think
that.
it's a problem that they
journey
said
as though
they
you're
spent
cycling through
hours
employee
in
records.
animation. That means they had
Pick
to
from a
do
lineup of
crunch.
40
So that's a
presets,
problem.
and that'll be your starting point. Your journey from there can be as detailed or as
I
quick
can't.
as
You know what?
want it to be.
I can't wait for
This
the
new
article.
system has
Think
more to offer than
Bethesda
ever
does wanted
before.
Starfield canceled.
Definitely, 100%.
It's also the simplest character generation system we ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want.
Y'all keep creating these narratives with Xbox and they keep failing. I would have just shut the fuck up after 2000.
I know, right? I know.
But they keep going on.
Fun to use.
Oh,
Go
look
say-
at that.
More than just how you look.
Shut the fuck up and go play Spider-Man for the millionth time.
Exactly.
Backgrounds come in.
No, the problem is once they beat it,
Backgrounds give you a bit
they
of
have nothing to talk
backstory
about
and
it
start
except
you
for
out with three
Xbox.
basic skills.
From chef to Dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you
Hey guys, please excuse me for a few minutes. I gotta go serve lunch to my family. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right.
There's some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Yeah, Jay Dizzle, they're still gonna say it's coming to PS5.
Anyway.
Oh
Given
yeah,
what
that's
happened
right.
last
They
time.
was you
We're
had a
also
guy that
giving
was
you the
still
option
trying
to
to
customize your
hope
build even
for this
further
game
by
coming
letting
over
you
there.
pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional,
buy the
and they come
darn
with their
Series
own
S and be
advantages
done with
and
it.
disadvantages.
The only way they're going to get it over there if they buy a PC or Xbox.
That's it.
That's it.
This is over here for life.
Well, Toolman55 just have breaking news. This showcase and direct just bankrupt Sony, shut down Sony, SIE, PlayStation. It's over.
There
So
you
they're
go,
gonna
Two
they're
Man.
gonna be forced to buy an Xbox.
There you go, Two Man.
I think that's a true statement, but
It's
true.
tough. You have to pay some
Tool, man.
credits to support your parents, but
Big shouts out to Tool Man.
it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
She look
My God.
I came across some hostile zealots in space.
And
Because
Jay
I
Dizzle
chose
over
to
here,
create maybe
Sony
the
has
same
nothing
religion
at
as
this
them,
level.
I was
I
able to
mean,
get
nothing
by without any
remotely
This
close
is the
to this.
beginning of the pain, you guys.
There's
This
another
is the
great
beginning.
one that gives
Because we
you
see
an
what
added buff when your
2024
health
is starting
low,
to shape
but
up like.
mercenaries will
This is
randomly
just the
show up
beginning.
and try to kill you.
Yeah, next year we got
No matter
Avowed
what
and
you
Hellblade.
choose,
This year
there's
we still
plenty
got
of ways for
Starfield
you
and
to tell your
Forza.
story.
I
And if you
just
wanna
I just
remove a
can't see how
trait, there are
anybody
ways
could
to
be
do that
mad.
too.
What of you?
And Sisnoli, he came up with the truth. He said, the media will treat this just like they did Redfall. Thankfully, I know they don't really play games.
There you go.
And that's one thing I hope they do. I hope they don't give the press this game. I hope they
Yes.
give this game to
Don't do it.
everybody at the same damn time so they won't ruin it for us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or for them, because Sisno Elite and I talk all the time. We play Redfall to death.
Yeah, if they want to do early gameplay, put it on their Xbox channel only. Don't do it on
Yes,
IGN preview.
Correct.
None of
Together
that.
to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level up,
Oh, that
you get a
thing.
skill
That look like a
which can be
squid
used
or
to unlock
octopus or something.
or rank up skills.
Yeah, it looks like a squid.
Ranks are unlocked by
So we
completing
do
the
have alien
challenges
creatures running
associated
around
with
in
that
all these
skill.
planets.
Yeah.
Challenges
And see,
become
and this is where I
increasingly
become
difficult as you work your
important,
way
man.
to higher ranks.
By ranking up, like I
Mhm.
said before on
Our
Unlimited
5
Show,
different skill
we
trees and 4
I
ranks per
rank up
skill.
and I get
There's a
better
lot to
weapons
choose
because
from.
I keep purposely going through
I like the
Vampire
xenosociology
Nest.
skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Different skills.
Jay Dizzle said
I'm boost
Broken
backing
Games HD already seeing Hellblade 2 is, you know, because it didn't show gameplay. Well, I think Hellblade's gonna have its own showcase when the time comes. I don't think they want to show you everything right now. They're showing you
Hellblade-
the progress of Hellblade 2, and you see how wonderful it looks.
Well,
That's all
they
you need to see.
Invest in the skills that
Well,
suit
Day,
your play
I'm telling you right now.
I'm
Next year,
very
this
much a
time,
stealth
we're
player.
going to be watching
So,
this show, and
I'm out
we're
there
going to see a
pickpocketing
Hellblade
everyone.
deep dive like we're seeing right
Yes,
now.
like with
Stealthy.
Starfield. That's what I think they're gonna do with Hellblade.
Yeah,
Slowly
well,
creeping
people
through
like
vents
Broken
like
Games
you're in a
HD,
movie,
what they say Jay Dizzle's
and then
irrelevant.
jumping out and springing
No,
on
they-
people.
he should, all he's doing is hating just to hate.
Whenever
That's it.
possible, I like to talk
'Cause
my
he's
way
not
through
going to be able to play it
situations.
on
This area's off limits.
PlayStation. He can't brag about the
Fine,
graphics
I'll
anymore.
issue you an
Hellblade
access
builds out
card.
everything
I'm
really
more
has
of a run and gun
graphically.
player.
You can't brag about the no games because Xbox
I like doing
literally
that
have
death from
more
above
games
thing
than
where
Sony.
I boost pass
Exactly.
over guys and I throw
You know,
landmines at them.
what can he say at this point? Nothing. Now he's just got to make stuff up to make himself feel better.
Well, he'll be doing that while we're all playing games, I guess.
I like blowing stuff up.
Like now,
Yeah.
we playing
Only
games
way-
and they running their mouth.
Yeah.
The only way he'll experience Starfield is on YouTube. That's it.
Hey, dude, this could be the greatest game all time. I
That's what
just
I'm
saw
thinking.
where you could play it like I play Redfall in stealth mode. Another guy just said he goes in guns a-blazing,
Exploration
and
is
then
a
they just
key
showed a
aspect
sniper.
of
They
all our
did,
games.
yep. So
In
you can play it
Starfield,
similar to
there are full
Redfall, like
bar systems
your
with
way.
new
They
life,
don't tell you how to play it.
resources, and adventures. Our
You know
team
what, dear? The
worked to
problem
strike a
is
balance
I don't see
between fun
cutscenes.
and realism.
That's a problem.
We study data from
This
NASA
is all
and a
gameplay.
multitude of other
That's not
sources
good.
to help us make
Yeah,
the
when
world
does
feel
Bethesda games ever
believable.
do long
They don't do
cutscenes like
that. Yeah, they
From the
don't.
way we
They
approach
don't like that
planetary
because it's not
atmospheres
a movie.
to
It's
the way we
not.
place biomes
not a
It's
based on
your
movie.
story. That's what they say. You play the game. You form
Once we
and you
created a
form the
grounded
story.
world,
It's your
we
story.
can start looking at all the things that make that world fun.
So a cutscene would interfere with
When you
that.
leave a planet and head into
Well,
space,
dear, I think that's a problem because I like movies
you'll be
and I want to watch
navigating asteroid fields,
cutscenes. I want to
having
have
chance
a
meetings with
long
interesting
hour and a half
strangers,
Kojima-like
dogfighting in
cutscene and
space,
then
and
fall back and
exploring
say how great
derelict
this
ships.
garbage is.
Oh, look at that. Look how
It's
quiet
all out
space
there.
is. Like you don't hear nothing.
Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity. Because
I'm glad
whether
you
it's on
said
the
that,
surface
dear,
of a
because
planet,
sometimes I'll
the alleys of
turn
a
my
city,
stereo up
or the vastness
and
of
the game
space,
sounds great.
you
So
never know what you'll find.
when we watch the show again, turn that headset up or the stereo up, you'll hear
Okay.
something different. It sounds great.
Oh, okay. Okay. Look at all those ships.
Space
Ooh, I don't even
exploration
know
is
what I'm gonna make.
possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do.
I'm already blown away now, my nigga.
I'm sure
Yeah, he over here saying the obvious.
and upgrade that ship.
This dude, Captain Obvious, jumped in
Hire
the
a crew
thing
to
in
keep it
here
up and
for a
running.
presentation.
Look at
Just
all
No
sorts
Elite
of
said
space
something.
ports.
Where is it at? I don't need a game played for me. I want to play it.
Spaceport
There
And
you
that's the
go,
thing.
sis. No.
Where you can
And that's
purchase,
what I said
sell,
about
and
Redfall,
modify
dude.
ships.
You playing this
Anything I can
game
help
as
you
long
with?
as you want with no
Maybe you
damn
start off with a
cutscene.
speedy fighter
I don't
that's
like
perfect for bounty
cutscenes
hunting.
either. Well, I could
Then you
have
might
it,
round
but
out your ship
later on,
roster
not
with a
every
hulking
5
space
minutes of
freighter
play.
to run
Look at
cargo
this thing,
missions,
man.
or
Look at
even
this
do a
game.
little smuggling.
Wow. And every
For now,
person
though,
makes their
we're
own
going to
ship.
take our
So
starting ship, the
Right.
Frontier, and make some
You
changes.
know what, guys? I honestly believe that PlayStation 5 couldn't run something like
Everything you
this
see
at all.
What?
And you have two
You,
ways
you
to
know I'm gonna talk shit about that,
You can
Sega man.
quickly upgrade
You
individual
started
systems
something
like
that
your
I'm not
weapons or
gonna stop.
shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything.
They said Jay Dizzle over here. He walked in around the corner with his smack talk.
Adding a new habitat
They
module
saying
can
Sony
give you
Santa
more room
Monica
for
is
crew.
making a sci-fi game as well.
Cowling can
It'll
change your
be
ship's
nothing like
overall silhouette.
Starfield. It'll be Diet
Diet
Starfield.
Starfield, because this took Todd years to create the systems that are working in the background
customize
to
your
build
paint
this
job
game
to get
from the
the
ground
exact
up.
look you
It
want.
took Todd years on top of years to
choose to
do
build
this.
with
There's no
don't
way
just
they're going to
affect
be
your
able to
ship's
do this.
stats.
And not only that,
It'll also
the
affect
game's
what
not
you
even.
can do
First of all, the
inside
game's
your
not even
ship.
going to have. There's going to be long
You can
ass
have modules
cutscene,
for crafting,
and you're going to save a little space girl,
or
and she's going
for
to follow
storing
you
and
the rest of the
displaying
game.
your
That's what it's going to be about.
Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers
Jay
bring
Dizzle
their
blew
own
it with that one,
feel
dude.
to
I'm
every
going.
piece of
I'm
your
going to
ship.
use this in so
living
many
quarters
variations. A
to cargo
Diet
holds,
Starfield. I'm
mess
going
halls,
to wear that out.
control rooms.
I'm going to wear that out, Jay Dizzle.
After the show, they're gonna come after you, He-Bot.
Here's a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it, where it had a
This is
giant.
Kind of does look like a platypus.
It
Kind of
does.
does.
Like
We've
an
done
animal.
spiders. We've done mechs.
Oh yeah, you could make your ship look like a mech
Whatever your
if
imagination
you wanted
is.
to. Like Macross, if anybody's into
You can
anime,
build your home
I can
among the
see like a
stars the way you want
Macross
to.
like type
You're
ship.
probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Kind of look like Optimus Prime a little bit.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The frontier is fueled and ready,
Oh,
Captain.
you get a crew like Mass Effect as well.
Yeah.
Some of the members of Constellation
have a
can
crew.
join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own
Damn,
valuable
shit.
skills for your ships
Damn,
and
they look so real in this
as
game.
well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at Space.
Oh man, there's gonna be romance in here. I'm gonna make a dude in here a pimp,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, you can have.
I'm gonna make a dude in here a pimp.
Potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Oh, so they found
Assign
a
crew to your
stranded
ship or
guy.
outposts,
Okay.
and their unique skills will
Wow.
affect how they run.
And you know what? I bet that unlike Mass Effect,
And just like companions,
you don't
most
need to
crew
have
members
them
can lend a
around
hand
enough.
in the field.
Right.
Take Bosco, for instance.
Um,
He's designed around the
Unlimited Twitter's blowing up right now.
Hey, oh no, well, Tool Man is tripping. Tool Man said if they shadow drop a Starfield demo today, Twitter is going to explode.
Oh my gosh!
Dude.
Yes.
make him feel more human-like
Don't
and give him
even
a
give
little
me hype.
personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Oh, it's kind of sympathetic.
Using the
that robot.
shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams.
I'm definitely rewatching this in 4K.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, we got to watch the whole thing. I'll probably watch this whole thing over again later on
I'm gonna
today.
do
I
the
got a
after
few
show with
things
my
to
brother Unlimited though, because these motherfuckers are getting this work.
Get it.
They're getting it, Zink.
We killed that Sony body. It's just at this point, it's just pulp. You know, it's not anything left. You
We're
can't
putting
even
you
recognize
in the
it.
cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers.
Yeah, I love
Space
games
flight
like that.
should be exciting and
Wow.
dangerous. And you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way.
Jay said I'm at work, but can someone check and see
We've
if we can
extended that
order
sense of
Forza,
control to
pre-order
ship
Forza
combat.
Motorsport?
It's not about just
Jay, we would definitely let you know because
Yep, because me and
Sega
Zink will
Man,
be doing it.
yeah, no, without
between your
question.
piloting skills and our power allocation system.
They are going in
Boosting
depth
power
with
to your engines
Starfield.
will make your ship faster.
Uh-oh, that Halo faster than light
Powering up your
processing
ground
right
tracks
there.
will shorten the amount
Faster
of
than
time
light
it takes
travel.
before you can make a jump.
Hey Zink, after the show, I think we can check on here if they have it, right?
Yeah, well, it
Moving your
should
power
pop
to
up
your weapons and
somewhere.
shields means you're ready for a fight.
We should see
You
something.
should always be on your toes because
This guy
you're
looks
not
like
alone
a
out
fat
there.
Sean Bean in his Game of Thrones when he was in Game of Thrones.
Oh, you could fight in space?
Yes, you can fight in space. You can have battles and stuff.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
You
Got a little
can-
Star Wars element to it.
You can
allow you
board
to zero
derelict
in on
ships. You
specific
can board
subsystems of the ship you target.
space stations and stuff. It's like it's no end to what you can do.
Sea of Thieves in space.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
This game is
After destroying
everything.
an enemy ship, you can
Yes,
loot the remains
everything.
from
Everything.
your
If you ever like
You can always turn
sci-fi
any ship
space
that
stuff,
engages you into
this
scrap.
has everything in it.
Just like Mass Effect.
Hey Jay, Shisno Elite said pre-order for Forza Motorsport is not live yet.
Okay.
Yeah, telling him that because he's at work.
Hey Zink, if I don't know, let me know, Zink.
Oh, you know I will.
And you can fight anywhere
of an enemy ship,
in the ship,
it's
on
yours.
the planets.
Add it to your fleet and
And I
retrieve
do
it.
plan to pull a Hebot Sega Man Unlimited,
space
and I
is
have
way
money
more
set
than fighting for your
aside
life.
for a
Oh, yeah.
Forza console because
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not missing it this time.
Are you gonna get it if they have one?
Shit, hell, dude, without a doubt.
On the way to your next adventure.
Yeah, let me. If they do, you guys show me it, man. I'll see it. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Walk the halls.
I was thinking about pulling in Unlimited and getting this controller that they're going to have for Starfield.
I saw that. Yeah, that looks good. That looks
Maybe
good.
you'll dock with a gigantic battleship.
Oh, there's a controller
Nothing
for
UC
it?
Vigilance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That got leaked or something because that's how I saw it. I didn't see the if
Or
it's a
rub
console,
elbows with
but
the
I saw
galaxy's
the
wealthy elite on
controller.
a cruise ship. fit
Hey,
for
I
the
caught
stars.
Jay Dizzle in the lie. This is the real game of the year right here.
There you go. Can you imagine this game getting passed over by Breath of the Wild? Think about that now.
It will
This
be.
is what I was trying to tell people.
Not by Jeff Keighley.
Or Tears or whatever that
When I'm
game's
playing, I
called. But
generally
that's what I
go
was
crazy.
trying to say. That this
I
game is on a
definitely go,
whole
like, the
nother
more
level.
piracy
Anybody who's ever
routes.
played Bethesda
I want
understands
to
this.
take over ships.
Yeah,
I'm gonna board
this
ships.
game
I'm
has
like,
only
this
on
is now
Xbox.
mine.
They're not
I
going to give it a
steal all
shot.
these sandwiches
Correct.
and put them
Yep.
in my
Jeff
cargo
Keighley's
hold.
not going to give us a shot at all.
Sandwiches,
Nope.
I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just
They're
start
going to say that this
taking
game has
things
too
from
much
people as quickly
content
as
and stuff
possible.
like that. I guarantee it.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection.
I'm loving everything I'm seeing. I was not expecting them to to show this much.
Yeah,
He'll
like I
make
said,
Bug Snacks Game of the Year before Starfield.
What you said they're gonna say Unlimited? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
no, I was just saying when they said they're doing deep dive, they weren't kidding.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's
And they're gonna say that they still didn't show enough.
interesting
Yeah.
people and getting
No,
sidetracked
I
on
legit
zany
saw
adventures.
someone say
Then
they
realizing
saved
2
that
hours
earlier.
later that you're involved in a completely new story.
Yeah, dear. No Xbox game is going to win Game of the Year as long as Josh Keighley has anything to do with it.
Absolutely.
Well, you know what? Then that makes me even happier that Xbox didn't give them Jack. They didn't
Yeah,
give them
Exactly.
they're definitely. Hey guys, they're definitely showing enough of their denial today, aren't they?
hmm
Just waiting.
Hey, man, I just wanted to let y'all know Paltrex just wanted to remind all of us.
Dude, the fact that they're gonna be like Zelda's Game of the Year next to this is just shows you how fucked up, how
Yes.
disconnected the gaming industry is, bro. I don't even like Bethesda like that, but this shit is way
This
too
blowing your
in
mind,
depth
right?
and sophisticated, huh?
Yeah, you know a good game when you see one.
Bro, Zelda's like a booger next to this thing.
Hey, dude, just this video right here alone is Game of the Year enough. Just vote a Game of the Year off of this shit, but of course,
That's what I mean of the thing. If you really want to be realistic, let's be real. Even if you don't like the game because it's RPG or whatever,
Everybody, we've shown you so much
this
stuff.
this has all the you know all the key all the notes of being Game of the Year.
Worlds, and we love the opportunity
I don't
to
give a
bring
shit
that
about Game of
into
the
the
Year,
real
but it's the
world with
principle
our
that
collector's
matters
editions.
for me.
And
correct.
for this game,
I'm never going to watch it
watch.
retro.
It is
and
the Constellation
Starfield wins Game of the
Explorer's
Year and
watch.
just care.
This is the watch
But
that you
it's
actually
just the
get in the
idea that
game
someone
that
thinks
acts as part
Zelda
of your
can give us
HUD, where
this,
it's the
just-
compass and
it's
then
a level of
environmental
absurdity. I'm
information.
I'm getting that watch.
Next to your
Yeah,
phone.
Y'all seeing this watch?
I'm getting that watch. I'm
We've
getting
also
that watch.
designed this really cool case that it comes with. Eastvar.
I'm definitely gonna get that watch.
We really took as much care and designed this case as we did to watch. Our attention to detail.
Y'all missing all of these nuggets of knowledge. Limited production is dropping.
We
Y'all
heard
talking
all
about
of that.
a watch from Timex. Listen, Everything Unlimited Production said. Listen, rinse, and repeat. It's everything he said.
And the overall functionality and believability.
It might be about 2 bills, but I think I'm gonna get it.
That's cool. That's a nice watch.
Oh, hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there.
Man, your wife will hit you upside your head with a frying pan. You buy that shit.
I don't have to hide that shit.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna find a way to tell her, yo, he's thinking about buying a $600 watch, boo.
Man, you better not, man.
Limited edition.
Oh, look at the
It's
controller.
awesome. It is now, our
Uh-oh. Now y'all done activated Chuck. Controller.
Chuck Master
He said activated.
Look at the headset.
Look at the headset. How much is that?
Hey man, thanks for the chat for showing up here, dude.
That's that beautiful controller.
Hey, Radiance 96 jumped in here with the update. J-Dub seething and coping on Twitter right now. Good. You do that.
What? Suck that in and just breathe
Right.
that essence into your soul. Just suck that in.
Well, y'all wait till Sony has their show and shows Miles Morales.
Dude, look at all of this stuff, man.
That looks good. I like the controller and the headset. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm a controller collector. I'm getting that ASAP.
I wonder if you could pre-order that.
Hey, now I gotta jump in here for Shisno Elite and Sega Man myself. Dude, that Forza Monthly Tuesday, they better show us some of this. I want that controller. Man, I want a baseball hat. I want a jersey.
So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic
Look at that
level.
beautiful scene.
Look at that gun.
Oh man. The guns and stuff. I think you can.
Hey, Unlimited, you think that controller would be like $1.90?
No, it's $80, I think.
It's gonna be. They're always 70.
That watch though, on the other hand.
Even the Starfield one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pre-ordering that motherfucker. I'm pre-ordering that.
Itself as a procedural content, but the
I think
content itself
Chuck might be the only one
comes
who has
as the player
Oh,
experience.
2 man. Oh, whoa. He said I'm getting the
Our
watch,
system builds a planet as
controller,
the player
and headset. That's a real Xbox there. Like man.
I'm getting everything but that headset. I agree with him.
Creatures to encounter.
That's right. And Tool Man said he's going to buy every one of us one too. Thanks, Tool Man.
He did. Thanks, Tool Man. Way to
Appreciate
go.
that, my nigga. Thank you, brother.
Oh man.
Environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take
Yo,
care of
Starfield look nuts, man.
So
It's
even
crazy,
if your
man.
friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
Well, now we won't have to listen to a crazy podcast from Destin talking about, I don't know what Starfield is. It seems like it's No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I don't
Exactly.
like that's what you're gonna hear, the No Man's Sky thing, which
Yeah.
is this is not I own
Nope.
No Man's Sky. This has deep RPG element story. You can it's like an open world space adventure. That's what
This
it
is
feels like.
man. This is 10 times
Look at
better than
this
No
shit.
Man's Sky.
Of course, is the gunplay like this in No Man's Sky, dear?
No.
Exactly. Look, they knew what this was when they saw it last year.
Yep.
They needed the narrative. That's all. Whenever it's Xbox, they need a narrative.
Look, this shows just how behind Nintendo is.
Resources from those racing animals, you can get experience and reward for fully surveying planets.
Put your scanner.
Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Uncharted and discover exotic
What was
wildlife.
that?
Oh, I think somebody left their mic open.
You can even
Oh,
figure
That's
out
all.
that certain creatures and plants.
Nintendo is decades behind, but yet people still praise. So, oh my God, it's great playing Tears of the Kingdom in 20 frames per second with graphics from the GameCube. Game of the year.
System.
Then, I don't know about Starfield. I don't know about Bethesda. Like what? Like, come on. Whenever you say dumb shit like that, you let us know who you are.
And it dropped to 18 frames per second.
Something you
So they even off 20.
And they're already being talked about game of the year. But wait, if this is 30 FPS, no, it can't be game of the year. But 18 frame per second game can be. Get out of here.
That's how you catch them in a lie. That's how you find out who they are.
Dia said, "Get out of here."
These people, I tell you. Oh man.
Xbox has been the only company the last 3 or 4 years or longer bringing out new intellectual properties,
Yes.
giving you a broad genre and selection of games, and the motherfuckers hate them, and they hate them because y'all winning. That's all. That's it. That's it.
And here's Shisno Elite is exposing E-Rock and my propaganda. Nintendo and Sony bring out the same experience over and over, and Xbox and Bethesda brings us this.
Now there you go. Shit,
this is ridiculous.
After some exploring, you can find a spot.
Jay Dizzle.
I know, I saw that.
Go ahead and read it, dear. My eyes watered. I was trying to be quiet.
I wonder if the ponies are still worried, quote unquote, about Starfield because of the bad Redfall reviews.
Dude, my eyes watered immediately.
Oh man.
Or you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out.
And I'll tell you another thing. I'm going to say this now. I don't care how Redfall really. The next Arcane game is going to blow everybody away.
And then when you're on your feet,
Here's what we gonna do. Hey, we gotta get Dia to get an Xbox, so she won't have to download drivers. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she got an Xbox.
Okay,
I got
okay.
an Xbox Series X.
Oh, okay, good. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I
Because
got
I was
two.
I was about to get on your PC with that 9090 you have over there.
Yeah,
So-
I always own a console with my PC. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I just wanted to get on your 9090 before Ram said, "Hey, don't you say nothing else about Dia."
I've been playing Diablo on my console, so yeah, I go back and forth and stuff.
This whole showcase is legit an hour long.
Weapon sights and scopes.
Yeah,
This thing is ridiculous. Hey, what's up, Wilkin? Wilkin just fell through.
I've never seen a single game get a deep dive this long before.
Wilkin, why you take down that 5%? Where's that 100%? I got my
Yeah,
eye on
I
you.
wonder what's wrong with Wilkin. Wilkin got a headache, Dia. Leave him alone.
Okay, I'll let it slide this time.
Yeah.
Wilkin.
Why he got a headache?
Because he didn't give this show a 10 out of 10. It's a 9.5.
I think it's always a delicate balance between.
Wilkin is cool though.
Oh yeah, you'll see the ratings on Twitter. I'll give the show a 6 out of 10.
Like 100's best friend showed up. Xbox has no games. He said this showcase sucks. Hey, thanks for tuning
As
in.
long as Crap Gamer gives this a 10 out of 10, we in there.
Look at that gunplay.
Look at that. See, they showing you every aspect of this game.
Look at those guns, dude.
Probably have more mods and more weapons.
This game has flight, ground driving, first person, third person, hand combat, gun combat, melee combat. You got like everything you could possibly do in the game.
If you don't want to do any of that stuff, and you just want to play the story, you can just play the story. If you want to explore, you can explore. If you want to like make the best base and ship, you can do that. You can do if you want a mod, you can just do that. This game has everything.
Hey, Dia. Let's keep it going. If you want to play stealth, if you want to play run and gun, if you be a sniper, you can do that.
Zero gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero G will actually push you backwards.
Wow.
Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience. We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage.
This is insane.
Whether you want to get up close,
This is somehow the ideal Star Trek, Star Wars, Mass Effect
pistols and
game all rolled into one. The Outer Worlds,
Maybe you
all
prefer
rolled into
something
one somehow.
bigger.
That's what I was gonna say, Lemon. You're right. It does have some Outer World feel to it.
But here's what's crazy about it in creative. Somebody said, let's make a science fiction game that doesn't bite or copy off of Star Trek or any of those other games or Mass Effect. Let's try to do something different. And that takes creativity.
They invoke those things because it's like it's not like like everybody's inspired by somebody in something, right? But it takes
correct.
the very best elements of all those things.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen anything that I'm like, oh, that shouldn't be there. All of this feels good, you know.
Yes. But the thing is, like, Star Trek. I love Star Trek. I'm a Trekker.
I do too.
Star Trek feels too futuristic, and I'm talking about Captain Kirk back in the '60s.
Yes,
they had food replicators and warp speed. This actually feels like something that's maybe, I don't know, 80 or 100 years away.
Right. In our short, like, future, like in our,
the first aliens. The first aliens felt grounded in some kind of reality.
Right.
You know, because Star Trek was just too futuristic. Even back then.
Whoa!
Wait a minute, that Joker has some psychic powers?
Hold on.
Damn.
Wait a minute.
It's just changed into Mass Effect for real.
Whoa.
So beautiful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably
Hey,
a lot,
hey, guys.
a lot to the game. Even
The
more
new
than
Series S already got 3.8 KUs.
special moments
Nice.
that only a game like this can bring.
Together.
We got like gravity powers.
It really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination.
This feels raw, like that series from 2001, Star Trek Enterprise, should have been. This feels raw, like Star Trek Strange New World should have been.
Yes,
the
I
word
agree.
that comes to mind
I
is
agree.
vast. I like to use our photo.
I'm not shitting on Star Trek. I just feel it.
No,
you know,
but
it should be scaled back a little bit.
Yes, I agree with
Discovery,
that.
and wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
Oh, look at
I'm
that.
most
Oh my
excited
God.
about our outpost building systems. My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spent all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the
I'm
kind of thing that you
impressed
just
they were
can't get
able to
anywhere
build
else.
Pretty much any
There's
concept
something
they
about
came
seeing
up
a
with.
tower
I
over in the
agree.
distance
To think that
going,
this
I
thing
know
is
the
running on
gravity's
it's
low
going to be
here.
running on the
I think I
X.
can make that
At
jump.
S. You can do this on the S.
Biomes,
Think about
spaceships,
that.
audio design, planets,
Wow.
the day-night cycle. Those details matter to me.
Diplomacy, exploration, freedom, the
Well, they
ending.
told us back in 2020 that these consoles will be on a generational leap. And they're lying.
We created.
Nobody believed them.
You know another narrative
rocket
gone though?
launcher, brain
If
sprouts.
we get another developer saying, "Oh, the Series S can't handle
I
this
love
and
it.
that,"
Some
you
people
can
might find it
always
creepy.
point to Starfield
No, it's
now.
all right.
Boom.
The
Thank you,
thing
dear.
most
Yeah,
about
excellent
the
point,
game
Dia.
is the
Excellent
freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do.
I like that beach planet.
It's
I might
what
have
you've
to
come
try to find
expect
that.
from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
No way this could be on the
On behalf
PlayStation.
of all of us, we can't wait
No,
for you
hell
to
no.
play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Todd Howard, we caught you in a lie. They said this game ain't finished. They said that this game won't be ready in time. They said it's like No Man's Lie. Like, we caught you, man.
Way to catch him in a lie, you rock.
I remember all that shit.
It's a wrap.
Oh no,
Is
it's
it
a
a one
day.
more thing? Is it a one more thing? Is that all of it?
No,
Yeah, I think
this
this
is
is
the
it.
one more thing.
That's an hour long.
We're in
Yeah.
the
That was long.
623.
Yeah, I got everything I wanted.
Pre-order
Yeah.
now.
Pre-order now. Yeah, I'm about to. I'm about to pre-order.
Hey
in a
Jay,
second.
we could pre-order Starfield now with a whole bunch of stuff
Yeah,
while
this is
you
one of
at
them
work
games
over
I
there
gotta
chilling.
own. Ooh, consolation edition. Okay, I
Yep.
gotta look
Day
it up.
one on Game Pass.
Yes.
I wonder how much that's going to be.
Game Pass is a failure, and it has nothing.
You're right.
Game
Just
Pass
said No
is
Man's Sky loser. This is just a copy of No Man's Sky. You guys are so predictable. Are you not ashamed of being that predictable?
Yeah.
You gotta get your
Yeah.
ass out here. I ain't dealing with this.
Yeah, I know. Look at this, guys. This is current gen gaming. This
Yes.
is current gen gaming, guys. Did Microsoft pull it off, or did they not pull it off?
They did pull it
Chat,
off. They
show
definitely
it.
did.
They
Tell us.
stomped them out in the first like 10 minutes of the show.
I want to hear from the chat though. I don't want to assume anything. Let's just hear from the chat. What did Xbox do? Did they actually meet your expectations? Did they fulfill what they said they would fulfill?
Yeah, that's what Unlimited could do. Hey, what's your score? What are you guys scores of this show? Wilkins already put his 9.5 out there, which is a great score.
Got my
And I
own
see
Wilkins.
his
I'm
point.
just kidding. Yeah, that's a great score. Yeah.
Yeah. Dia and I, we're gonna blast you, Wilkin. We're gonna blast you for about a year for that, but we respect your 9.5. It's cool.
Yeah.
Somebody, the actor, I was just seeing an actor just died, man.
Who?
What?
Breaking news: actor Mike Bethesda passed away at age 52.
Who the fuck is that?
I think if I'm saying his last name right, E-Rock, it's Mike. Let me spell it. Mike Batyeh.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. Yeah.
I don't know him either.
Mike Bethesda, I think it says actor.
Okay.
Say, man, we trying to process too much here. We can't we can't process the deaths that are going on in the world right now. And plus, soon the Sony fanboys is going to be bombarding Twitter. So
and they're gonna be right along with they're gonna be on suicide watch.
Wait, guys, wait.
Suicide
One
Watch
more.
is coming. Yeah.
One more, man. Just one more real quick. Breaking news. They said that Fat Gamer just overdosed on mayonnaise.
Trying to get back in.
Yo, yeah. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry that I misjudged Xbox. I made a huge mistake. Yeah, you did. You made a huge mistake when you stopped counting calories.
Here, this is for Dia. Right. This is for Dia. Anthony Chipmunk. Great show. 10 out of 10. We got all types of games.
Yeah.
I'm limited. I'm gonna come back in on my laptop.
All right, cool. Yeah, so everybody, thank you for watching the Xbox showcase with us. And so we're going to give our thought. We're going to talk about it. Give our thoughts on everything.
Thanks, everybody.
So I put on screen all the games show today. Just approximately.
Damn, Unlimited. He don't be bullshit.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
he
I know. Yeah. So 27 games were shown today. A bunch of first party stuff. Every single game, by the way, is day one on Game Pass.
Yeah.
By the way.
All Game Pass. Yeah.
So if you don't mind, give me a minute to speak, everybody. So today was a wonderful day, wonderful day for us Xbox gamers. And I want today, everyone, to be just the most positive day possible for us. We had 27 games. I believe 11 of them are first party. We saw Fable, we saw Avowed, we saw beautiful games like South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution.
Yes.
It looks so unique, so creative, and so gorgeous. I mean, South of Midnight is my Ravenlock of 2023 in the sense that I did not see it coming. I had no clue what it was. In the art style, in my heart, I love art, right? I love art, so I'm a big fan of stuff like different art styles. That's how I got into hobbies like comic books and stuff, right? So I love, and the fact, and when I saw South of Midnight, and the reason why I'm focused on that because everybody's going to focus on everything else. So South of Midnight, I want to give its props and its love because that is something that looks like it could be a smash hit, but not only a smash hit, an artistic hit, right? And I just loved it. I love that it looked like it could possibly be, maybe has that New Orleans Creole vibe or something to it, a Cajun vibe. You know what I'm saying? It looks like it could be something like that. It kind of gave me like that one movie, The Princess and the Frog, that Disney made about a decade ago. But in a video, but with this really cool art style. I gotta rewatch it because that art style reminded me of something, but I just can't put my finger on it. So South of Midnight, Fable. How long have we been asking for more Fable? And for me, it was Avowed. Avowed is what made me know that okay, this is gonna be fantastic. That's the number one game I've wanted to see, and that's why I had a damn heart attack when they first showed it because I was not expecting them to put it just in the middle of the show like that. So guys, we're going to talk about it, give our thoughts and give our ratings and then enjoy the rest of our Sunday. So let's start with Tuck. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What you need?
Sega man ain't shit, boy. you know how we know it ain't Tuck? Because our eardrums ain't bleeding.
There's no dogs barking.
What you need, fellas? Come on, fellas. What you need?
That was classic.
Yeah. Well, hey, whenever Tuck get here, I'll let him know. But hey, Sega man, so I'm gonna start with you, man. What was your highlights, if you had any lowlights, and how would you rate the show?
Man, I'm gonna tell you what, Unlimited. Before I do all that, I want to just. This is a great day for Xbox, man. I mean, it is a great day for Xbox fans. All you brothers, shout out to everybody in the chat that rocked out with us. You guys made us laugh. You guys were entertaining. It was a great show today, guys. They showed more than enough. You know, Unlimited and brothers and First Lady of Chat. They always have these podcasts that say Microsoft needs to show more. Microsoft doesn't show enough. Microsoft shows more than enough. Xbox shows way more than enough. If this wasn't enough for you whack-ass so-called gamers out there, then I don't know what to tell you, because this was a spectacular show. There is no other gaming show out here right now that can even compete with the Microsoft Xbox Showcase today. Not one. Sony's that's a done deal. That was a piece of that was trash. Everybody hated it. They didn't like it. It was garbage. Okay. People even said that on Facebook. First of all, even PlayStation fans that I know said it was a terrible show, that they didn't show anything of interest to them, and it was just not a good show. You know what I mean? But on the other hand, with Xbox, guys, it's a win-win. We won. We won this, man. Xbox is E3. Xbox and Microsoft is E3. And this was a great, to me, E3 show from Xbox, man. It was fantastic. Look at all the games that my brother Unlimited put up. Me and Unlimited, Zinc, we're going to be getting that Forza Motorsport day one. They show fantastic, footage and gameplay and stuff like that from some of these games, and also Starfield. Look at what they're going to be offering. Well, as a collection, if you want to get the special collector's edition of Starfield. This was a fantastic show. There was different kinds of art forms, different kinds of style of games that they showed you today. Xbox is a melting pot of games. It's a melting pot of games, different genres, different types of games for everybody. That's what it's all about. It's something for everybody, not just one particular person that likes shooters, right? Or anything like that. There's something in Game Pass that's coming new that's going to be something for everybody, man. There's got to be something in there that you're going to like. That's what's awesome about Xbox, man. And I'm going to rate the show tonight, guys. I'm going to rate the show today a 9.5. It is a 9.5. This show was fantastic. Phil came out. What's the lady's name? Sarah Bond?
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Bond came out. They were talking about the games that are coming. It's a done deal. And also, guys, you got to watch Phil Spencer with his shirt. The Halix shirt you seen that he's wearing, I guarantee you that game's going to be coming to Xbox.
Hexen.
He always does stuff like that. Some people don't think about that, but that shirt he has on, I have a feeling the game Halix, what used to be on Sega Saturn, is going to come out for the Xbox. I really believe that game is going to come out for the Xbox, man. That shirt he had on today. That's
Dia, don't correct Sega Man again. That's the real name of that show. Because my name is Outer Zinc.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't spell E-Rock E-R-O-K. It's E-R-O-C-K. Sega Man been misspelling my shit for 5 years. But go ahead.
It's E-Rock.
Go ahead, Sega Man. Land your plane, man.
All right. So, I don't know, guys. I think the best part of the show to me was, I'm going to have to say, for me, Forza Motorsport. And to be honest with you, I really liked it, Starfield. I liked everything that they showed of Starfield today. That was a fantastic showing of the game, guys. The breathtaking scenes and everything, man. I thought it was a great show. I really thought it was a great show. And hey, you guys know this when y'all start to say, guys on the panel start to talk, you know that these pony bots out here, they really can't say nothing now because they showed all these games from the different studios that are under Microsoft Studio. So they're going to, they're going to try to damage control something, but they did show games that are going to be coming up from these different studios that are under Microsoft Studio. So I'm waiting to hear what the pony bots have to say out there, man.
Doesn't matter. It's not Spider-Man.
I know. But it was a great show, guys, and that's all your brother Sega Man got to say about that, man.
Yeah, excellent stuff, man. That was fantastic. And let me just add a little to that before I move on to the next panel. What is that noise?
P-Bot.
Oh, yeah. So let me just add a little something before I move on to the next part part. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Sega man. Absolutely right on everything. And I hate, I don't want to say I hate the gaming community because that would insinuate
Yes, you do.
like the chat. No, the chat are good people. The chat is on fire. They loved it. But I do hate that when I look at the reaction, I see, and the first thing I see someone say about Starfield is, what about the frame rate? Who gives a fuck about the frame rate? You just got an hour-long deep dive into Bethesda's biggest game ever.
Man.
And you're going to cry about the frame rate? But that's for another day. So I'm going to move on next to E-Rock X, man. E-Rock, man, let me get your thoughts on today's show.
Man, I thought the show was great. I had no expectations for the show whatsoever. None. I just don't. I have no expectation. I had no expectation for this show. I have no expectations for Xbox. I have no expectations for the Flash, because usually when a product delivers, it's going to deliver. I don't have to worry about it. I didn't have to worry. I hate to sound so blasé, but just bear with me for a minute. I woke up this morning with no expectations out of Zinc. I didn't wake up this morning like, man, I hope Xbox delivers. I knew September 2020 or November 2020 when they bought Bethesda. I knew what the deal was. I knew when they bought Ninja Theory what the deal was. I didn't need no convincing. You didn't have to buy me a lottery ticket, have me hit the Powerball for $3 million and hype me up about being a millionaire. I already knew what the deal was. Look. E-Rock, you act like you know everything. Nah, I don't. If I knew everything, my life would be far better than what the fuck it is. I knew Starfield was going to be the shit, and now it's going to be some curse words. Please excuse me, Dea. I knew Starfield was going to be the shit when they announced it, because I was playing the remaster of Elder Scrolls, and so I know what Bethesda and Todd Howard and them bring to the table. I knew Forza Motorsport was going to be the shit because I know who Dan Greenwald and Turn 10 is. And the fact that they took so long to bring this out is scary. I knew Senua Saga was going to be the shit because I played the first Hellblade, and that was amazing. Fable, I'm excited about that. Avowed looks crazy. But me personally, I'm excited as hell about Starfield because I like games like that where I can just get lost in a world. I spent 3 months playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, just got lost in that world, so I'm going to enjoy being lost in Starfield. I was most impressive by Dontnod's. I think Dontnod's game was Jusant.
That's the one that happened when I had the technical issues.
Every year when we have these shows, I get a vibe about these games. Last year, it was a little game called Ravenlock and another game called High on Life, which I said was a sleeper. Jusant is a sleeper. Dungeons of Hinterberg is a sleeper. I like games that are art. I've always said that these game developers shouldn't just be doing motion cap and pushing the graphics like Starfield is nice. But I've always said ever since the Xbox One era that these developers should be doing more and creating great worlds. So I'm most impressed by Jusant. I'm impressed by Dungeons of Hinterberg. Starfield looks nuts. They showed a ton of Starfield. They showed more of Starfield than I ever expected. I'm looking forward to that. And look at that, 27 games, 27 of which they showed in an hour. The whole Starfield thing was after that. That was a deep dive.
Yeah.
27 games in an hour, right? So I had no expectations. But expectations, I mean, real rap. Look, let me just say what I got to say. Excuse my language. You know what? Fuck this show. And I'll tell you why. Because I know what Xbox is going to do. That's like saying, man, I wonder if the Celtics is going to smash it tonight. I wonder if the Miami Heat is going to smash it tonight. You know what they're going to do. You know what they're going to do, man. I wonder if the Rolling Stones is going to do a good show tonight. You know what they're going to do. Like these dudes, they sit around and, well, I'm worried about Starfield. Why? Well, you have no skin in the game. You don't care. You hate Xbox. Why are you worried about this shit you supposedly hate? Sell your Xbox and move on with your life. But I enjoyed the show. I would give the show a 10 out of 10. And I'll tell you why I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Because they showed every possible genre that any gamer could be possibly interested in. They showed RPGs, they showed shooters. Starfield covers nearly every genre. I don't even know how that's possible. They showed a racing game, they showed a Star Wars game, they showed 2 or 3 RPGs. Man, like wow, like the Bethesda fans who are invested in that Fallout 76 world are getting something. The people who are invested in the Sea of Thieves universe are getting something. South of the mountain, like that, new intellectual properties. I did not. I'm sorry once again, Zink. I did not buy this console to play Gears of War and Halo again. I'll be like Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, gratefully accepted. I'll be gratefully accepted when it shows up. But I bought the console to play new intellectual properties. I give the show a 10 out of 10 because Phil Spencer did what he promised. He bought us an eclectic group of games, 27 games in about an hour. I mean, Tuck can't even fix chicken gizzards and chitlins in about an hour. We got 27 games in about an hour. They gave you a roadmap until 2024. They didn't just show videos of shit. And we got a deep dive of Starfield. Like you know a game is complete when they show the goddamn people in the kitchen making sandwiches. That's when you know. Look. This show. Look, this is how I was impressed with this show, but I had to leave and go make lunch. Like I ain't worried about this shit. I left for about 30 minutes. I knew what Xbox was going to do. This ain't no surprise to me. So I give the show a 10 out of 10. Xbox never needed to convince me. Xbox is the best box, and like our friend Sega Man always says, we eating good over here. 10 out of 10, guys.
Yeah, you know, as E-Rock is talking, I'm hearing Tuck's dogs bark. So that means he's still there somewhere. I'm just hearing them all the way deep in the background, man. Tuck, wherever you are, I hope you realize that we do shows, man.
No, he doesn't.
But anyway, fantastic way.
I'm here, man. I'm here. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. Y'all start talking. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you about the show, man. Let me tell you.
Oh man, so
that's our brother.
Yeah, so day 5, 4, 6, 4, 5, 6, 8. You know, I want to get your thoughts. I want to get your thoughts, your highs, your lows, if there were any. How do you rank the show? What are your thoughts on today's Xbox showcase?
I want to say that first off, I want to give a caveat. What I'm about to say is not just capping for Xbox. This is how I feel.
Speak your truth.
This is the best showcase I've ever seen. The best showcase I've ever seen. It was perfectly balanced to me. It showed you old stuff that was bringing in new content. It showed you brand new IP. It showed you collaborative, games with other companies. It gave you the old with the new. It gave you things that were coming out this year and things that are coming out next year. I can't think of anything that they didn't do. Now we know that for like Forza, they're going to have their own kind of deep dive and stuff on their own channel. So that's why I would say the only thing is, but I understand why they're not doing that. That I would say I wish I saw more of was actual gameplay from other games. But I know they're going to have their time, like Hellblade. Avowed is going to probably have its own thing and all that. So I think the games that are coming out next year is going to have their time to shine. I'll say, but oh my gosh, was this showcase better than what I expected? I thought there is no lull, because even the games like Flight Simulator announcing, hey, we're working on it on the next game now. The 2024 edition, they moved on. They're working on the next one. The Doom thing that was awesome because I like Doom the movie, so that was really cool to see that. Elder Scrolls, I have a friend who plays that. Fallout 76 and all that. I have friends who play these games, so I know what that means to them. And I would say this is one thing that I think the Xbox community is much more grown up in. That you guys understand, everybody has different tastes in games. One of the big titles that was announced that I got to see that I like personally is City Skylines. That's a game that I play on PC, and that's a sim game, but that game looks great. And that's the day one for me. You know, I love that game. So I know that a lot of you guys might not play that, but that meant a lot to me because I love that franchise. I bought almost every expansion pack for that thing. It's just I love that game. So they showed me everything I honestly wanted. I can't think of any way I could have made this thing better. They didn't talk over anything. They didn't show any movies or TV shows. They didn't do any of the things that I didn't want them to. They did everything.
That's not fair, dear.
I wanted them to do in here. So, so to me,
shots.
my final. But I mean, honestly, they did everything I wanted in this show. The game that highlight for me, that's the greatest highlight is Starfield. I just have to go there. Starfield is everything it wants. It's that game that you just disappear in. And for me, the game is a 10 out of 10. I can't think of anything else that they could have done to make it better. I just can't. What more games? You had so many games. I even In Exile came. I didn't even expect them to show up. So I'm just blown away. Bravo, Phil, and your team. I tell you, unbelievable.
Fantastic job.
Unbelievable. This justified my purchase of not only Game Pass, but also my Series X. I mean, I've invested money in the games, I've invested money in the service and all that, and now I'm seeing why I invested in it. It's giving me a reason, whereas in my opinion, the PlayStation side, I don't know why they're investing in over there, but for this, I see where my money is going. I see what it's producing, and I'm in awe. And finally, I'll say this. I'll leave you guys with this. Look at what Phil and his team has done. They have given you everything that you asked for. The Japanese games was there. They supporting the games that are long running. They are the gas type games. They've given you new IP. They've shown you everything in its best state. Like it's nothing that a pony can hold on to with this showcase. They can't hold on to anything. They have given you guys everything. Stop becoming pony bots, people. Stop doubting Xbox. They're doing it. And they're going to get into a point where they're not going to have so many stumbles. They're already there. And I don't really blame Redfall on them. I think that was a disaster waiting to happen long before Microsoft acquired Bethesda. That's my personal opinion.
Redfall is my game of the year.
I personally like Redfall, but I'm talking about it in the state it launched. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I understand Arcane wasn't happy and they lost a lot of people over that. You know, but if that was under Microsoft from the beginning, that I think none of that would have happened. But anyway, yes, this game is a 10 out of 10, and I hope you guys really understand, if nothing else, how hard Xbox worked for you. And this is the culmination. This is the beginning, and we're going to see more next year.
Man, can we give it up for Dia?
Yeah, that was great. Excellent as always. And now I'll move on to my brother Hebot. You there?
Yeah.
All right, Hebot. So let me get your thoughts on the show, man. What are your thoughts? What are your highlights, lowlights, if you had any, and how would you rank it?
It's the promise of the show. They promised all these things, and I think to question where their intentions are, right? As far as the gaming industry, what they want for the future, how they care about their ecosystem and the console space with Xbox. After seeing the show, if you have any doubt in your head, I don't know how, because the promise is all there. You know, with the commitment, number one, they show the commitment that they're going to continue with games like Flight Simulator, right? Like games like Sea of Thieves, showing new and ambitious and different DLCs, right? That is just going to further expand the audience and give them more to look forward to, and bring in the new people with interest of things that they probably thought they didn't have. Like Dune, right? Who thought they would bring something like Dune into Flight Simulator, right? Just like they did with Top Gun, right? But Dune is more, it's more like unexpected, right? It was more surprise, right? Then you have the commitment that they show, that they want to, they're trying to continue an established relationship with the Japanese developers that everybody so-called say they don't care about establishing that commitment or that relationship with the Japanese market because they don't care because of whatever. And all these other crazy things have been said. Clearly, with games like the creators of Persona, which is that metaphoric game that they called Metaphor of something, Capcom with the Path of Godness, what was the other one they showed? The Persona games, all three of them, all the other two, and the fact that they're coming to Game Pass, the Yakuza Infinite of Wrath, right? It shows you the commitment that they have, that they're going to try to continue to keep with relationships with the Japanese audience for those who really appreciate the Japanese market, right?
Right. One second, hey, sorry to cut you off, but let me address Smitty Smith. Smitty, thank you for the $5, man. He said, shout out to my brothers and sisters in the Xbox ecosystem, the Book of X. Yeah, man, much respect.
Smitty.
So thank you. And continue, Hebot.
Yes. Then the transparency. The transparency from saying things like, the Outlaws of, Star Wars Outlaws gameplay will be shown on the Ubisoft stage. So that people will be like, well, why did you only show the CG? Or when they said things like the Hellblade footage, this is on the Xbox Series X, so that you don't have the people, they could have been shown in PC. That's the vertical slice, right?
Right.
Exactly. Right. And then we have, what else that they showed that was transparent? Dates, right? The dates. This is coming out in next year in 2024. This is coming out such date this year, right? Then, you have the unexpected stuff, like, games like the Still Wakes of the Deep, right? Which looks to be a horror game in a freaking oil rig in the middle of the ocean. Something completely different that you don't really see, right? And then you have fantastic, unique games that I didn't think they would do, and that is an exclusive of all things, like Banner Saga, the creators of Banner Saga, which is an hack and slash beat 'em up that harkens back to Guardians of the Galaxy, or Guardian Heroes rather, on the Sega Saturn. You see what I'm saying? Which that's my day one. I love games like that. And then you have Jusant, which is the people from Dontnod showing that their success that was given to them through Game Pass, and in general, what you can do once you give them money to do something bigger and better. Because Jusant is a big leap forward from what they did with that other game that was mainly a interactive movie, right?
Like Life is Strange, True Colors. I enjoyed that game. But they stepped their game up with this.
Right. It's showing what could become of these smaller developers that people be like, oh, that don't really interest in that game. But when they're given the right opportunity with the right money and the right patience and the right time, look what you can come up with and not even expect it. Like, wow, you wouldn't expect that from those guys. And then, you have beautiful games like the Dungeons of Hindenburg, right? That looks like it has all types of genre gameplay in it, with that little girl where they show her going in the mining cart, doing nice 3D hack and slash, 2D hack. It's one of those games that's just delivering on all, cylinders, with every genre you can possibly think of, action adventure, right? And then their commitment with, third party still doing things like Play 3, right? With smaller independent studios like 33 Immortals, right? Whether you may like it or not. Then the unique, surprising, upcoming stuff that you're not really expecting. Like my real interest right now is on the game like South of Midnight, which looks like it takes place in a futuristic fantasy New Orleans, and I have a feeling it's going to be like an action adventure game with that, the girl, the protagonist. The unique style of it, it looks like stop motion. And what can it actually be? I'm hoping that it's an action adventure because it looks like it's going to be really unique and different. That really has my interest, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of that, right? And
Thank
then
you for
having
saying something about the stop motion because I noticed that, but I just didn't speak on that. But it does
right,
look like
right.
that. That's the lost art
Yeah,
style to
yeah.
movie making.
Well, they have
Yeah.
a 2D side scroll they showed yesterday that's in stop motion, never been done. It looks incredible.
Awesome.
Just like Harold Halibut, and we don't know where that is, right?
Right.
And then the fact that we got Obsidian and an Exile on, like, I don't know what they doing over there, but those guys work. They be cooking.
Yeah, man.
They're delivering already, and Avowed is coming out next year already. Like, holy shit! And then Clockwork
I keep telling people
Revolution.
about Avowed, man. I'm dying on that hill. I keep telling people Obsidian. I mean about Obsidian.
Right. But in Exile, they doing this game that looks like a Blinks meets BioShock, right?
It's like a BioShock feel.
In Clockwork Revolution, that looks really nice and interesting and unique. Bro, these guys, they work fast. They work fast. And then, we have obviously the biggest one, these were so surprised, but then the biggest one of all, I didn't expect Starfield to be as elaborate and as like you look at Starfield from where they started with, let's say, things like Morrowind, right? Or things like Skyrim. The leap is like beyond a leap, right? And you're like wondering how the hell are they gonna do this all in this game, in this console, right? And you got stupid people, like you said already, saying, well, what about the frame rate? Look, you fly and navigate on ships.
Yeah.
You have interaction with people. You make out your own story. You have a full-blown customization with cars and the actual characters. The creature designs are incredible. The worlds look incredible. The freaking game has melee combat.
Yes, melee combat.
You fight with your hands like a beat 'em up. You can play it in first person, third person. You got Raven, rovers that you could drive around and have combat that way. You can play it in first person as a first person shooter. It looks like you're going to have powers like using gravity. You got,
Preach.
You have gunplay where you're fighting with guns or with actual swords or weapons. That game is the most ambitious thing I've ever seen on a console, ever. And I don't like Bethesda, but I guarantee you that game is going to be a success because it looks absolutely incredible. It's like, wow, I didn't expect it to be that good. And then it looks the way that it looks because you got to take into consideration with all that stuff in there, how did they manage to make it look the way they look, right? So even if it's a 30 frames games, who gives a fuck? Like that thing is doing something that is beyond what anybody could expect from consoles, right? Or even PC, because I doubted that game will be perfect on a PC as well because it's so ambitious and it has so much stuff in it.
Yeah.
Right? So many things. Okay. And of course, last but certainly not least, how in the world them showing this much stuff from every genre, partnership, first party, second party, independent, and yet they didn't show Contraband, Indiana Jones, State of Decay 3, Perfect Dark,
Gear 6.
Which one?
Gear 6.
Gear 6, Everwild.
Yeah.
The fact that they already showed this much stuff and that they didn't show so much other stuff is just showing you the fruits of their labor that we've been saying.
Hey,
wait until these motherfuckers start going.
Sorry to cut you off, but Forza pre-order are live now, Zink.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
Hey, hold on. Let me cut off Hebot also. This is why I represent the chat. Jay Dizzle is turned into Hebot, Iraq. He's traveling across state lines because at 2:15 p.m. he said this, and to think we still have State of Decay 3, Everwild, Perfect Dark, Outer Worlds 2, Wolfenstein 3, Indiana Jones, and way more. Dude, Microsoft is set up for everything.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. The biggest thing of the thing is what I'm trying to say. The fact that we got all this, right? And they showed new hardware, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
New hardware. Okay.
You just took one of mine. That's the only thing you left out. Go
Listen.
ahead.
No new hardware, and they also Forza. Look how gorgeous it looks, and they show the new.
But it's not Spider-Man though.
I agree with E-Rock. I agree with E-Rock. Hey, this show was a
we can't even talk about
3
Spider-Man
out of 10.
Sony don't even own Spider-Man, first of all. So that argument is just.
Hey, nobody is asking you for details, dude.
So what? I don't care. So anyway, so I can end because I've been long enough. But my point is that they show so much. It's just scary to think what more they're going to be able to show as time goes on, right? As time goes on, and for anybody to say, "Oh, there's no value in buying an Xbox," when almost every single one of these games said Game Pass, including
no, gotta correct you there.
Thank you.
Every game. Every game.
Oh, it was every game. Okay, including games like and then saying they only put like little games. No, because they have AAA.
You know what? Y'all both of y'all make me sick. E-Rock, here's where E-Rock and I come in. Hey, they need to show me a reason to have an Xbox.
Listen, if anybody says from this point forward,
hey, Vic, it's not Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Stop it.
Wait, you I can't run around as a mute who can't bag a girl he saved for 40 years.
Listen. The point I'm trying to say is if anybody says that there's no reason to own an Xbox because Game Pass only has little AAA games or little indie games with games like Path of Godness, the next game for people that did, excuse my language, Persona, whatever, and even Starfield for it. Like, listen, we got to stop. We got to stop. Fable, for Christ's sake.
Fable, yes.
Jesus Christ, there's so much to take in. Listen, you can't comprehend. You're going to have to watch this show like 3 more times to get it all in.
Are you sure you're He-Bot?
Yeah. No, why you say that?
Because you know what they're going to do. They're going to do the exact opposite. They're going to do exactly what you said.
Anybody that says anything other than that is a fucking moron. Plain simple. You're just a fucking moron.
He about said, hey, what did I say?
They're going to do exactly what you say. They're going to do in about an hour.
Listen, I don't see how you can complain about the show, but I give the show a 10 as well. I think they did what the promise that they kept to them.
That's big because he might usually have some criticism. Last year he gave like a C. Last year's show he gave like a C or something like that. So for him to give it a 10 out of 10,
dude,
this show really impressed him.
Well, you know they had to beat him up. Once I saw they had to beat him up too, I was like, they're going in. They're going in.
Has something for everybody. I'm telling you.
Yes. And Zink, so I haven't been able to get your thoughts yet, man. Give us your thoughts on the show, man. What are your highlights, lowlights, if you had any, in your overall score?
Man, my highlights, first of all, is this panel. Okay, the whole squad pulled up. Shout out to Sega Man and Unlimited Production for recruiting Zia. Dia, like I said at the beginning of the show, Dia did have to cuss Unlimited out and say, "Hey, I'm a girl." That was phenomenal. Shout out to Dr. Vaca, because this dude has some of the most amazing creations in Forza. Now this dude is going to be able to create a ship his way, and that dude have a mind out of this world, and Sega Man know what the hell I'm talking about. And Jay Dizzle, I read that comment.
Oh yeah, I know. He did a car for me too, other thing.
Oh man, he is ridiculous, dude. Wilkins had some great comments. The chat had some great comments. Shisno Elite, the creator of the First Lady of Chat name, he had some great comments. Shout out to the chat. Dude, I have so much to say. I can't say anything about it. I expect an unlimited truth because this has to be continued all over.
Yes.
This was fire. I would have rated it a 9.9.5, but like E-Rock said, I knew this was going to be great. And I knew it was going to be great. So my expectations, all I wanted to see was Forza Motorsport. This was beyond anything I thought this could possibly be.
They over-delivered.
They over-delivered. This straight 10 out of 10, and this is on a Sunday, dude. Of
all
course,
those people that were calling Eric Greenberg a liar, where are you at now?
Correct. This show was straight fire, dude. I'll elaborate later because this is not the day for this, because I could go wild, and I'll just repeat everything we've already just said. But I just wanted to shout out the panel and the chat, because these dudes that like Shisno Elite, Anthony Chipmunk, and all of these guys, Radiance and Vodka pulled up, Gogol Pole, all of these guys that pulled up for this show.
Yes, sir.
I
Without them,
appreciate
it's
it.
nothing to do. Yes, sir.
Well, other thing, I gotta stop you right there because I'm gonna catch you in the chat and the live. Why is y'all excited about Xbox? They didn't show anything.
Correct.
Spider-Man is coming out, and it's just one game. One game negates 27 games in their bubble, in their alternate universe. One
I stand
Spider-Man.
correct. And don't forget about Zelda and its 18 frames per second.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Go ahead, Unlimited.
Yeah. Oh man, what a wonderful show today was, and I love days like this, man. I love days like this. You know, we get to come together, have fun. Xbox puts on a great show. Many are saying the best show in years, the best show ever. Just the positivity is wonderful, isn't it? I don't even know what else to add at this point because everybody else just knocked it so far out the park today. You know, we had 27 excellent games, a bunch of variety. Everything looks great. Everything looks fun. Everything looks fantastic in some way. You know, Starfield was even more ambitious than I would have ever thought. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
I've never usually in creative processes with our entertainment, they got to get rid of ideas because you can't do everything. This feels like the first anything I've ever seen where everything they had on the table they put in the game somehow. And that level
of the kitchen sink.
Yeah, and that level of creativity and ambition, I just respect the hell out of.
Yes.
I see why. But that's
that Xbox money too.
Yeah, but Bethesda has always been like this, but this is on a different level. You know what I'm saying? From the days of Morrowind, Morrowind was the biggest RPG at the time back in 2002, right? When it first hit Xbox, because remember, it was only on Xbox consoles and PC, was on the PS2. Let's not forget that, by the way, with Morrowind back in the day. So Morrowind hits Xbox, and it's just revolutionary RPG at the time. And every time they release a game, when Skyrim came out, and I remember people were literally standing out in cold weather, 11/11/11, standing out in cold weather in some parts of the U.S. and the world, waiting in line to play that game, and it blew everyone away. And then Starfield somehow is even bigger than those. And it's every once in a while, E-Rock and Zach, Chat and Zinc and all y'all. I see moments like Starfield where my brain just try to process this. How did this come together like this? You know, and the fact that we Xbox gamers going to reap the benefit of it. That's the icing on the cake because this game would have been massive if it didn't have only on Xbox or not. But now this is part of Xbox identity. Right, Xbox identity has moved so far beyond just Halo, Gears, and Forza that it's now Halo, Gears, Forza, Starfield, Hellblade, Fable, Avowed, and so on.
Unlimited. May I interrupt you for a second, sir?
Yeah.
What did we hear 3 years ago? Why did y'all buy Bethesda? Well, now you know why.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, ZeniMax, E-Rock, caught you in the
ZeniMax. Well, now you know why. And they showed it. They showed an hour of it after the show. They showed a deep dive, so no one can say, "Well, this game doesn't look finished. This game isn't coming out." Well, I heard through my sources it's going to be delayed. Like, come on.
The sources.
And it's funny that you say that, man, because there's some people who think like that. There's some people who cannot, for whatever reason, just enjoy gaming. No, they only enjoy gaming through the lens of their box. And since their box is losing, objectively losing, oh no, they hate gaming. They hate it. Like, they hate it with a burning passion. They hate that we had so much fun today enjoying these shows. They hate that the chat is giving the show a 10 out of 10, 9.5s and everything. They hate it, right?
Hey, let me say one thing. This is the one thing that I did forget. Your best Tuckmaster's best friend, Jeff Grubb and Jess Gordon, they forgot about Flight Simulator. They didn't tell us that Flight Simulator is going to have missions now. You know, that was good. That's a crazy update.
Flight Simulator doesn't exist to them because Nintendo put out a game where you can chop trees in 9 frames per second.
Yeah,
I don't understand any of y'all. Where the fuck have y'all been the last 3 years?
Oh my god!
And it's like in a year when Nintendo fans got their Zelda and Sony got their Spider-Man, we had our Hi-Fi Rush, we had Redfall, we have Starfield, we have Forza in October.
Minecraft.
Next year we're guaranteed to have Avowed and Hellblade, and I guarantee Clockwork had a lot of gameplay. That game's closer than we think.
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
that game is way closer than we think. So
Yeah.
I'm predicting. I think I'm saying it right now. Clockwork is 2023's holiday game. That's going to be their big October game. I'm
Unlimited. Unlimited. Here's how fast Xbox is stepping on the gas because I don't want to hold up the proceedings. They're not even giving me time to process the love that I fell in love with of Ravenlock. They're not giving me time to. They're not giving me time to process how much I enjoyed Hi-Fi Rush. They're not giving me time to process that I enjoyed the hell out of Redfall. They're not giving me time to enjoy the fact that my game of the year last year was High on Life.
We got no games, E-Rock. We got no games.
Thank you for correcting them.
Yeah, thanks,
Way to
man.
go, Sega man.
No, it's a great point. It's a great point because all those beautiful IPs and good games like Benedict Fox, like he said, and things like, you know, because supposedly we're going to get other things that we won't hear until later on, like games coming through the summer, like replaced, right? All games deserve dedicated time, but with so many games coming out, you either got to pick and choose your battles. Or you got to completely ignore some, and you're like, "What the fuck?" You know, like Starfield is something I would like to play because of how ambitious it is. But I know if I try to play that shit, I'm gonna die before I finish it. You know.
Hebot said, "Thank you, Hebot. You have to pick and choose your battles."
Yeah,
and that's a good thing. And that's a good thing. And here's why it's a good thing: the Netflix model. This is the Netflix of gaming for a reason. And the thing about Netflix is, I can't watch every show that I have my favorites on there, right? And I'll watch
impossible.
But I'm never going to dedicate, and nor should I, because Netflix was not specifically made for a 33-year-old dude in Texas. It was made for everybody across the world. And Game Pass is made for every gamer across the world. That's why Sarah Bond said that their current Xbox is now more diverse than ever. I know people these days hear diverse and think woke. No. That means that, there are people in Mexico right now who saw a game that I probably wasn't interested, but there's a Mexican Xbox dude or girl right now is like, damn, I can't wait to play Jusant or something. That game was great, but I'm just giving an example, right?
Yeah, right.
And so these shows like this, they're made for everybody, and now everybody has to be excited for, and everybody feels like, man, Xbox is really for me now, because Starfield might not be Hebot's game, but he's definitely going to play Dungeons of Hindenburg, because that game ain't going to be a game that takes yeah. So my point is, you might not, maybe you might not be able to just sit back and just enjoy Ravenlock, but there's someone who's playing Ravenlock right now who's going to enjoy it for a long time until they get till they find their next favorite game on Game Pass. They don't, because not only that, every gamer don't play games like us. They don't care about the next big thing. They only care about their current favorite game, right? Like this touch on, because you could find somebody that is excited for everything on this list here on the screen. All 20, I guarantee one of them was somebody's favorite today.
Payday is a big franchise too. It's already on this third game. I bet.
Yeah, on those online games like Overwatch 2 as well.
Hey, you know me, I'm always scrolling through the chat. I hope I didn't mess this up, but I rolled through here and I lost it. The screen flip. But Smitty Smith said, I caught others ink in a lie. I'm the creator of First Lady of Chat. I hope I said Smitty Smith. I hope I said that.
No, you said Senor Elite. He did. He caught you in the light. You did.
He did. Oh, damn. I never want to mess up those two guys. Both of them great, but Smitty Smith is the creator of a lot of things, and you never want to mess that up.
That's because Zink is busy from the show. The show has that man busy. He can't even think straight.
Thank you again for the 5, Smitty Smith. Thank you.
Yeah, Smitty Smith is bad, dude.
On the podcast. Salute the Bank of X. Man, it's our pleasure, man. Our pleasure. But to get back what I was saying, man, today's show was mind-blowingly fantastic. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna be gushing about Avowed until it comes out next year.
Yeah, you were fired up.
We know we are.
Yeah. Oh, Avowed. Listen, I was reading a tweet Obsidian put out. It looks like you're gonna have to save the island of Aurora, and they have a virus going around or something. It sounds really interesting. I can't wait to dig more into it, man. But it's just that I just see I purposely, when I started doing this stuff, guys, wanted my bid the positive gamer. Right?
Yes.
Because I came in and I've been telling people for years, gaming is great. Look how great it is. Look how much great stuff. And for a reason. Because of moments like this. Moments like this proves me right. It doesn't, you know who's wrong? All the people say, man, gaming sucks right now. Are you sure? Because I'm looking at 27 great looking games.
Yes.
They're all right.
Do you know why it sucks? I don't want to drag this out because I sometimes I do get long-winded. It sucks because look at the shit they're playing: remasters, remakes, Spider-Man, Resident Evil, Zelda. That's why gaming sucks, because they can't imagine playing a Ravenlock. It looks like a child's game. They can't imagine playing Redfall. Well, this guy over here said that this sucks. They can't imagine playing Hi-Fi Rush. So gaming sucks to them because they're playing what's popular, what's being streamed, and what everybody else is saying is rated high on Metacritic. Look, Sega Man always says we're eating good over here at Xbox. But I remember vividly last year, Unlimited Production saw last year's show, and he was like, "Man, there's no way in hell I'm playing all of this stuff." That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That is a good problem to have.
E-Rock, you said it best a few months ago when you said, "I'm deleting shit."
Yeah,
you don't have enough to play. That was excellent.
Yeah, and let me and E-Rock, and as you were saying, man, about how we don't listen. It's good that we can't play everything. We're not starving. We're not starving for content. There are people right now who are dying for Spider-Man who refuse to play other games for some reason, and because they're because they only think of what exclusive does my box have. We think of, damn, look at all these games on Game Pass. Which one you gonna play?
Redfall. This is going to sound crazy, but anybody who knows me knows I'm telling the truth. Redfall was not our go-to. That's just one out of a bunch of games that was on the list.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's like Hebot said. That's crazy.
Yep, and I want to address Jay Dizzle here. He said, "Can somebody show me one game from Sony and Nintendo that's more ambitious than Starfield? Just one game." Nope, there isn't one. First of all, for Nintendo, an ambitious Nintendo game is making their characters talk, so they could never do.
Wow, terrible. That was terrible. That was terrible.
So they couldn't even fathom a game like Starfield, and Sony was trying to pay for Starfield to be off game Xbox. Let's not forget that here. Because they're that creatively bankrupt, right? Because they know. Listen, Sony openly admitted that they can't make a game to compete with Halo. You think they could make a game that could compete with what we just saw an hour ago? Fuck no. They couldn't even dream about something that creative, that big, that expensive, that open. So yeah, man, you're right. There isn't one. Not even close.
Hey man, this is why I can't stand looking at the chat sometimes. Shout out to Tool, man. Smitty Smith, we're not just eating good over here, we're obese.
That is so true.
There's no wonder I can't lose no weight. Jesus Christ.
That's awesome. Well, Hebot, you can't lose no weight because your wife's food is banging.
I heard that. Hey, that's why Ramos should be fat as hell, dude. I'd never stop eating over there.
Yeah,
man. His wife made me some rice and some pork shoulder, man. That shit, it was sufficiently greasy. I loved every last minute of it.
Yeah, man. Oh man, what a great day, man. This is what I wanted to say earlier. So before today's show, I had this feeling, guys, that even if Xbox didn't show me everything I want to see, it was going to be good. Yeah, I didn't expect them to over deliver to this extent.
They over delivered.
No,
I did not expect to see compulsion games and exile game, right? Clockwork Revolution. That shit is
really
games
cool,
like that are right up my alley, man.
That was just flexing.
Yeah, and they should because they could, because for years, matter of fact, not even years, literally days, I saw people say stuff like this: E-Rock, man, I'm an Xbox guy, but Sony Showcase going to be way better than Xbox.
Yeah.
Literally, we're
Yep, I heard that. Yep.
Hell! I just saw last week, man. I can't believe nothing's coming out, man. It's time for me to get rid of my Game Pass subscription. Bye.
Yeah.
And Gogo Poe, we just said that. Gogo Poe said, I really like that they're making more game modes for Flight Simulator and still keeping it realistic.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's how some of those, like I saw them put that tower up and work in construction. You see some wild things. And sometimes I'll sit back, I'll go get something to eat and sit and watch another crew do something. I'm like, who thought of
the
this
cool
shit?
one too is they're gonna have rescue missions where you can rescue people in messed up situations. That's pretty dope.
And here,
hold on, listen to Hebot over there. I have rescue missions in Flight in Redfall where I rescue people and get them to the safe house. That ain't new.
Yeah, and here's the thing. What Flight Sim shows that it's another Xbox game that has legs that people are still playing years later. That people are still going to spend money on.
Yep.
That, you know who hated the show? Sony themselves.
That's what I said. The commitment.
They would kill he. But would they not kill to have a game that lasted this long as Flight Sim that came out 2-3 years ago and still got fucking content coming in with the Dune expansion? Oh my! It's like, do you know how badly they would kill that Forza? Oh my God, Forza was able to fund, say, Hellblade or Avowed or something, right? They kill for that.
Guys, I'm tired of talking in circles, but like this is why it's just I had fun today, and gaming is so fun, but this whole industry and these people are so silly. You just showed a game today, Sea of Thieves. It has had what, like its damn 20th expansion?
Yeah.
It's still going.
Yes.
And the game that it was compared brutally to in 2018, God of War. Where's God of War? Where's God of War's DLC? Where is it?
True. That's a good
And
point.
It's called God of War Ragnarok. They had to turn it into a full game because they had no content.
And here's the thing: they always say Sea of Thieves started horribly, and Shishno Elite said this he and I said this at the same time in the chat when they first started that narrative. That's exactly what the developers said. They said, we are going to create this game based on how you play it and your recommendations. It was a direct quote. But see, these guys seem to read everything, but the important things they omit those things. This is why I don't believe shit they say. And when Jez Gordon said, I'm going to write an article. Dude, it don't mean that what you're about to write is fact, you chump ass joker.
Well, other thing,
go ahead.
other thing, I want to add. Look at the fact that they're doing a Monkey Island, which is one of the first pirate click and point games we ever created, and actually incorporated in the game in a 3D world was going to have a story of Monkey. It's like the perfect marriage. I would have never thought of that. And that is perfect.
It's brilliant. Yeah,
Right.
It's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Remember last year they had the Parts of the Caribbean expansion.
Which then I thought it was brilliant, but this Monkey Island which makes perfect sense. That's what I said.
Hey, could somebody add a 2-man 55 Xbox Series X Collector's Edition up for what Collector's Edition? 2-man for what game?
Yeah, listen, man, I be scouring the world.
Starfield.
That's already out.
He said the Collector's Edition is up for pre-order. Starfield.
Oh, dang,
for
that's
Series
early.
X.
I thought that was gonna.
Hey man, well, you know what? It's not a Forza, but hey, that sounds good. And I'm like E-Rock. I'm glad E-Rock said this. He said it about an hour ago. I think he said he don't buy Bethesda games. Hey, and I know Unlimited is about to cut my feed after I say this. I've never played an arcane game before Redfall. This is my first game from them, and Bethesda will be the first game I buy for me. I bought Morrowind and a couple games for my kids, but this will be the first game I buy for myself.
And so I put this on screen because this came out literally right before the show, and it said at E3 2013, Sony's marketing team exploited one of the most damaging PR fiascos. This turning point led to compounding success for PlayStation across 2 console generations. Xbox is still feeling the aftershock 10 years later. 10 years later. So how do you feel about that now? 10 years later, 2023, June 2023, we just had the best. People are saying that this was the best showcase ever. This is what I mean. This is what I mean, and I want to point this out. The gaming world wants you to be upset about something that happened 10 fucking years ago. But look how bad they failed. Look how bad they failed. Oh,
and I think both of these guys in this picture are fired and or demoted.
Boom. There you go. So who really won? Who really won 10 years later? Because the way
that one dude, he's the one that works like boys. He works. I forgot where. I forgot where he works, but that's why where he works at, they keep on doing deals only with Sony because he worked there.
He got fired. He moved on from Sony. He got fired or something, but they got rid of. That's Adam Boyce. He worked for a different company now. He don't work for Sony. He worked for Sony in that picture.
Yeah. So look
that's what it was. You heard?
Yeah,
he's like the head of Iron Galaxy now, and I'm like, that's probably why Iron Galaxy can't do anything with Xbox for Killer Instincts because he works there. And he was an Xbox hater when he used to work there at Sony.
He a piece of shit.
Well, that explains the article.
Yeah, and look, and I want to point that out because look at how desperate they are to try to turn everybody against Xbox.
Yeah,
and yet boom, look on screen, 27 games, every game on Game Pass. Most of them, a large chunk of them, are going to be exclusive to Xbox because they're first party. And so who really won 10 years later? You see, this is why I'm not reactionary. This is why I don't get upset over stuff. This is why rumors don't bother me. This is why I don't. This is why I'll never be I sold my Xbox guy like some people.
May I add something just to get a little bit off point there? And it's just something that I see that Xbox seems to be the only one that could really do this and pull this off. Yeah. Xbox showed a lot of RPGs, but they're so drastically different from one another. Let's look at Starfield. It's an open world space adventure. Then you got Fable, which has that European humor and stuff. It's just a completely different feel and tone to it. Avowed is fantastic. That one I'm really looking for. They really sold me on Avowed with that trailer. And
Clockwork Revolution is
right.
confirmed to be an RPG as
That's
well.
an RPG. And what about South of Midnight? Is that an RPG? I'm not sure what
that
is. Okay, that's not RPG. Okay, so look at all four of those games and how different they are from one another. So say you don't like the Starfield, you have Fable, you have Avowed, you have Clockwork. You got different tastes and flavors within the same genre. That's something that Xbox is pulling off brilliantly.
Yeah, and here's another narrative that died. Dea, started to cut you off.
No problem.
The single player thing. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That was a big one for years.
Yeah.
Gone. And Dr. Vach is right. Amazon bought them out. Iron Galaxy out.
Okay.
Yeah. They trying to get into gaming. Well, Amazon could do whatever they want to do. And Unlimited, dude, back to you in this. And I like to point things out like that also to bring the full scope to reality. They talked all of that trash 10 years ago. Now look at this picture here. And then I love it when people always say, but Halo, Gears, and Forza, Halo, Gears, and Forza. Hey, how about playing fairly here? We could play fairly, and you could take the top 3 of Nintendo, take them away, take the top 3 of Sony, take them away, and tell me what you have. You know what I'm saying? But you want to take away what the foundation of something. None of this is possible if they don't get Bungie in 1999.
Hold on. Sorry to cut you off, but Sega Forever, Xbox All In, man. Your ass in Hawaii. You need to get your ass over here in the continental US, man.
You was missed.
You're not waking up. You just woke up. That's what it is. His ass like 7 hours behind, so he just woke up. You missed everything.
You missed
Xbox
everything.
had a fantastic show.
No, you wrong. He ain't 7 hours behind. His podcast from Thursday just ended.
You gotta stop.
That's why you gotta
Hey, E-Rock, man. At one time, I kid you not, dude. You know how you wake up in the middle of the night? I wake up and like, man, it must be 2:45, and my phone goes off. I'm like, what the hell's going on? They're doing a podcast. So I started commenting. I fell asleep, woke up, and like you said, a new group was there. Dr. Vodka hung in there. So I kept chatting. It was great, dude. It was awesome.
Yeah. Oh man, just what a wonderful day, man. But with that, I think it's time that we wrap it up and enjoy the rest of our Sunday. So we're gonna give our final thoughts, our outros, and then we're gonna call it a day. So I'm gonna start with the artist formerly known as E-Rock, man. Give us your final thoughts and your outro.
Please don't say that again.
Man, great. As always, great hanging out with you guys. Thea, the first lady of chat, my good friend, who I'm so glad joined us out of Zinc, man. I would love to have a drink with this brother one day. I'll have my beer, he'll have his glass of port or glass of wine. My brother, my number one with the gun, Sega Man 101, man. Always enjoy hanging out with you. Tuck, wherever the hell he is. He bought the world's most powerful gamer, man. Nothing but love for you. And of course, my younger brother in the game, Unlimited Production. And I didn't mean to sound so blasé earlier, but again, I had no expectations for Xbox because the last 15 years, they've over-delivered. They really only had one bad year, 2017. So, it was great to hang out with you guys, and as always, bye-bye.
Hey, sorry, breaking news. So Xbox is going to have a show on Tuesday, a follow-up show that would do more deep dives into Avowed, Towerboard, Hellblade 2, Elder Scrolls Online, and Flight Simulators Dune expansion. So
let me break in here real quick and interrupt E-Rock because
give your outro and stuff afterwards too, Zink.
2017 was terrible, E-Rock, huh? That's when Forza Motorsport dropped at native 4K 60 frames per second locked HDR10 that Gran Turismo 7 still can't match today.
Well, you're absolutely...
Also, the Xbox One X dropped to exemplify that. So yeah, that was 2017.
You're absolutely right, Other Zeke. But what I was referring to was Xbox. They were hurting because a couple of games had got canceled, a couple of major games that got canceled, and they were really starving for studios. And even though you and I really didn't notice because we were playing games, the world seemed to drone in on that. So, I'm glad Xbox completely buried all those narratives. And this show is just culmination of all the work Phil Spencer has done. I stopped questioning that dude a long time ago. He's done an excellent job, Zink, and man, it's a great time to be an Xbox dude.
And to close myself out, man, I'm with the chat, and we could get it to everybody else. Xbox All In, thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
Smitty Smith Wilkin, Dr. Vaca was killing it today. Everybody, Anthony Chickmonk, and all of the guys I hang out with in different chats around the globe. Tool Man and everybody. Go ahead.
Awesome stuff. And Hebot, man, give us your final thoughts and your outro.
Yeah, it was. I'm just very grateful that I had I was in good health enough to be able to hang out for the entire duration with all of you guys. It's always a pleasure with the banter, the back and forth, the comedy skits, the satire. It's always fun. So it makes it fun to be always around and present because everybody from Mothers Inc. and Dea and Perspectives and E-Rock and Tuck and you Unlimited. It's always really, really not only informative, but a lot of diversity in how we think and how we approach our thoughts as well, which I think is what gives us a good chemistry when we do the shows. And it comes off and when you listen. And big shout outs to the chat because they could have been anywhere in any other podcast like Boomsticks and everybody else's.
Yep, exactly.
And that's a little jab right there, but they chose us because they trust in our ability to be honest or our ability to be straight arrows, right? To always shoot with a straight arrow, or our ability to always to just never really change our narrative. We always stayed on point in what we said and believed in, right? And big shout outs to Xbox because for them, it's a big win because it's just starting to show the fruits of their labor. If this is just the beginning of what's to look forward to, it's going to be pretty impressive, pretty scary in a lot of ways. Because again, how do you make the time to play all these games? I don't even know how, especially when you have a lot of things in your daily life. And also one more thing, big shout out to Xbox All In, Sega Forever. He couldn't make it, but if you do a show, I'm pretty sure any one of us here would be more than glad to join you to give our thoughts with you and talk about it when you do it. So
we'll join that Jerry Lewis Telethon.
Yes, sir. Marathon, right?
Yeah, man. Don't forget to give us our shift schedule though, because I need to know if I'm working first shift.
You need to know when it is third shift and when he has rotation. When he rotates with me and his Thing-a-Man, right?
Yo, the last show, I kid you not, man. I left, and the realist took my place. I was like, damn, he really is.
But you called that. You called it. You said it.
Hey, I got the sunrise shift.
Okay, yeah. So you gonna be there from like what, 12 to 7?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, then I guess I'll get the early shift then. I guess I'll do 3 to 11 with you, Sega Forever. but all jokes aside, hey, did I ask you to do your outro yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, so yeah, give us your final thoughts in your outro.
Okay. Well, this is Dia 4568. I hope you guys enjoyed my presence here today. It was my first podcast with Microsoft Showcase. I enjoyed it very much, and what I want to leave you guys with today is just 5 words. This is just the beginning. We're on the precipice of something great here, and for the investment that you have placed in Xbox, and for the time that you've waited patiently for them to be able to produce the games, well, now it's starting. And I hope you guys are happy with today's showcase and happy with what's to come, because I know I'm excited.
Hey, Dia. I think we're very grateful and I think I can speak for all of us that we're very lucky to have you as a new asset to our Knights of the Round, so to speak, right?
Oh, thank you, bud.
Yeah, Sega man, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
All right, yeah, man, give us your outro and your final thoughts.
Well, let me give you my final thoughts first, Brother Unlimited, and everybody on the panel. Guys, everybody on here has been rocking out with Xbox from the beginning, from the OG Papa Xbox to 2013, when you guys tried to take us down. When you talked about our Xbox being a Frankenstein box, when you talked about it being a 720p box, Xbox got no games. Xbox had the better lineup in 2013. You wanted to talk about the DRM. You want to talk about Microsoft is not doing enough. You want to say that we didn't have enough studios, that we didn't have enough games. Now, what the hell do you have to say now? What do you really have to say now? On the real, you can't say nothing but damage control. You can't say nothing but damage control, because when the first Xbox One came out, we had the better lineup. Your fucking PlayStation 4 didn't have shit.
Facts.
We had the best game lineup when it came out. We had Rise, Son of Rome.
Facts.
Okay? One of the best games that are still people play today, that still holds up today through all this shit with all this graphics and bullshit. It still holds up today with the Cryotech engine. You've seen next gen gaming when the first Xbox came out with that game. And there is no game right now back then could even touch Rise, Son of Rome. You had Forza 5. You had Killer Instincts, just to name a few.
Sunset Overdrive.
Fucking Overdrive that you guys wish you fucking had on your system. With that motherfucker with that big ass forehead saying, show my fucking screen. Well, show my fucking screen right now. Show my screen right now. Y'all motherfuckers can't say shit now, and I'm sorry for cussing, but I gotta be like this, man, because this show knocked it out of the box. You know what's funny, guys? They say that this PlayStation 5 is so powerful. Your boy Sega Man went to Best Buy today to pick up his laptop because she's done being pregnant now. They just fixed it, right? Because I'm talking on her right now. I seen the PlayStation 5 that said 8K, 120 frames per second. Get the fuck out of here. Your PlayStation 5 can't even put up with the OG Xbox One X. It can't be 4K 60 frames per second, and that's last gen. That's a last gen system that has more 4K games on it and runs better frames per second than your new gen system.
Preach.
Now you got the Xbox Series X, the Series S, the new black one that got more room on it now, a 1 terabyte that looks fucking beautiful. That's going to outsell this Christmas, outsell that PlayStation 5 or whatever you got out there. Now you said Xbox needs more power. Guess what? Phil Spencer was listening. He said he would never be beaten in the power narrative again. When he says, when you guys, when we came out to Series X, y'all was fucking crickets. You didn't say nothing until, oh, what are you going to do without that power? You don't have the games. You always try to turn the goalposts all the time. Well,
Xbox has no games.
That's right. You can't do it right now. But you know what the real thing is? Fucking PlayStation got no games. PlayStation has the weaker console.
Yep.
And you know what, Sega
doesn't
man?
have the studios. What's up, man?
Also, and I said this a long time ago, but people act like they didn't hear me. When you saw those big giant PS5s, you also saw the very first PS4. You remember the one that once you use it too many times, it sounds like a jet engine? They've been selling these things consistently, dude. So you know the games that they're coming out with, they're last gen made games. Sony don't have no plans for the future, dude. They done.
They done. And you know what else, Zink? And I'm going to close, Brother Unlimited. You motherfuckers are holding back gaming with the PlayStation 4.
Yep.
I don't hear nobody say nothing about that now, right? Ain't nobody say nothing about that.
Nope.
Remember, Zink, when they would preach that? Xbox is holding back gaming with Xbox One. It's the PlayStation 4 at the end of the day, Zink, that's holding back fucking gaming, but they ain't talking about that.
Nope.
It's crickets out here, guys. It was a great show tonight. I'm glad that DF4568 is with us, man. I'm very happy that we have a female that is very knowledgeable in gaming. She's very wise. She's also a PC gamer. She knows what she's talking about, and she always says what's on her mind. She's real.
Thank you.
And I love that, and I'm glad that she's with all of us, man, on the panel. So I want to say, guys, it was a great show, Unlimited. Thank you for having the Xbox Showcase. For all of us, man, that was so hype and appreciate. And I cannot wait until Monday or Tuesday when we're going to show more things. It's a done deal. There's nothing they can say Unlimited. Not only thing we got to do Unlimited, Zink, E-Rock, Dea, and even He-Bot if he's still listening. We're going to wait to hear after this and tonight and tomorrow in the week what these pony bots got to say, because you know it's already started. And I want to hear what they got to say, because it's going to be nothing, right, Unlimited, but a bunch of fucking damage controlling. That's all that comes from them. That's all that comes from them, man. It's a done deal. It's over. It's curtain, guys. And like your boy Sega Man always says, and y'all all know this in the chat, we've been eating good over here. And I'm going to keep saying that, man. So great show, Unlimited, man. Big props out to you.
Great show,
Unlimited, man. And I believe you deserve a round of applause,
Yes,
brother.
he did a fantastic job. Absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. So yeah, I don't have nothing to add. We're gonna call it there. Sega Man killed it to close us out. So everybody, enjoy the rest of your week. Xbox got the biggest W in gaming this year, probably for the generation, and we are out.
Peace.
Bye.